Camera's good. We're live. We're live after 2 weeks.
Dude.
It's Tanner's fault.
It is my fault. I had to change up my schedule. I was getting too swamped. They were beating me in the debates too much. I had to take a break and I had to recoup and come back with a different strategy. This is
not debating.
Not debating. So now we've gone on to what cartoons are. It's like I dumbed it down. Yeah. Real stupid.
How do we make this about politics somehow?
Yeah. Welcome to Left Right Cab. My name is Tanner Hall. I'm joined by
Travis Pajoli, because I have a name.
Jake Rudder.
I can introduce myself.
So that's why I passed the ball.
I got talked over, so I'm Jake Rudder.
And this is Left Right Cab, a talk show where we talk about politics and history and pop culture, current events, and we debate them. I take the libertarian right side more. They take the left side more, and we kind of hash it out. We find common ground more often than not. But tonight we're doing a little bit something different.
For our 15th episode.
15th episode anniversary.
And since it is also my birthday next week,
Happy
birthday. It's more of a lighthearted.
Tanner won't be there.
Yeah, Tanner won't be here because he's too cool.
Mm-hmm.
He has to work.
Is it on the Thursday? Oh, it's a Saturday?
No, the actual birthday is the 14th, so I think it's like Wednesday.
Yeah. But we're celebrating on the 17th, right? I took it off from work. So.
Oh, so it's a Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was the 14th, I'd be here.
It's a lot easier to day drink on the weekend than it is on Wednesday.
So we are going to be debating tonight. We made multiple brackets of the best cartoons ever made from our childhood, from before that to current, just from a variety of genres. We have a couple guests in here tonight because we needed tiebreakers.
Antonio helped with the list too, by the way.
Antonio has one of the lists. We're joined by our friend Kevin and the beautiful Emily.
Thank you.
And we're going to be drinking.
Kevin is not beautiful.
Kevin's not beautiful.
He's just loud.
He's sitting in all black on the floor.
I think so I think we should do room consensus, right? So whatever the most people agree upon in the room.
But the thing is, now it's 3 and 3, and that could go.
It'll be so with 6 people. It's highly unlikely we won't find some sort of
Okay.
consensus.
All right.
I will.
For each, so to kind of break it down, we have, of the 4 primary cartoon categories, there are 16 ones that have made it through very rigorous
Bullshit.
selection.
I wanted 32. I had to cut so many good ones.
Are we still doing the
Honorable mention.
We will also be doing an honorable mentions round.
a loser's bracket, essentially?
Yes.
And at the very end, the winner of said loser's bracket has a chance to redeem themselves, as who doesn't like a good underdog redemption story.
Let's put underdog in there.
Except the new Mighty Ducks is pretty hot trash. So.
The movie?
What? The Game Changers?
It's with Emilio Estevez, right?
Yeah.
I saw it.
It's also with a handful of the original.
It's hot trash though?
Yeah.
Okay. Then fuck that.
And I love the entire Mighty Ducks series. Anything about hockey is solid.
Do we want to get the bracket? Do you have a visual for the bracket that I can pull up?
So I have the full bracket as a Google sheet.
Yeah, can you reshare that with me real quick, and I'll pull it up.
So that our fans can follow. There's some tough ones in here.
I mean, it's in the message chat.
Do we want to list off our honorable mentions? Like name them, say it out loud?
We'll do it at the end. We'll do it when we get to the honorable mentions bracket.
Okay, just so we know, when it comes to the anime bracket, I might not even just fucking be here because I know nothing.
That's
about
right.
anime,
which is fine.
Like,
see, I'm here.
Kevin can stand in for me. I know 2.
Let me guess. Naruto and what else?
No. Full Metal. I've seen all of Full Metal.
Okay, yeah.
Which one? Brotherhood?
Alchemist. No.
So I'm combining them for both.
Okay.
So
Full Metal Alchemist.
They're pretty similar, honestly.
Movie, hot trash.
Conqueror of Shambhala.
No, the live action film.
Oh yeah, that was.
I haven't seen it.
It's not even the fucking story. It's the story up to like 30 minutes of it, and then it goes just really not even anything.
They successfully murder Nina Alexander.
Oh yeah, they get to that.
That's all that matters.
I don't even know that one.
And then
the dude turns his daughter into a dog, and then it dies.
Like half human, half dog. Yeah, it's a really dark scene. It's one of the darkest scenes in the whole series.
Wow.
So that one, and I've watched a little bit of Attack on Titan. I watched a little bit of it.
That was good. I like that.
And my personal favorite, it probably didn't make the list. Sergeant Frog.
Yeah.
Reach out to all my Sergeant Frog fans out there.
100% didn't even make the cut. Wasn't even contender.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure even mine's not gonna be on the list.
So we did anime, cartoons, like kids cartoons that when we were growing up, like Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Saturday morning cartoons. Adult cartoons, which is going to be more like your Fox, your Simpsons, your Rick and Morty, South Parks, and then fringe, like adult
that
swim,
weird shit that was on
metal
at 11:30 at night on adult.
That's under anime.
Anime.
We're talking like Metalocalypse, Venture Brothers,
Robot Chicken.
These are the fringy, weird. Invader Zim. We put in Archer
is in a different category.
Is in the adult
Zim
cartoons.
was not part of adults.
What was that?
It wasn't, but it was still a fringe.
No, we're doing the fringe cartoon. It's like fringe.
Yeah, it's like weird shit.
Dr. Katz was
the one with Mike Tyson. That's the French one.
No, that is a different one, but that could have made it.
What is it?
It's like Mike Tyson's like Rescue Ranger. It is fucking out there.
Wait, isn't that Comedy Central? They lived in a mansion. They all lived in a mansion or something. No,
that's Drawn Together.
Drawn Together.
That's
a fringe. That's a fringe.
I didn't put it on my list though. I don't like
this is animated Mike Tyson solves crimes. That is a really fucking out there one.
So how was the question?
Yeah.
Well, I think it would probably be like some of the anime.
Does he actually has a white daughter?
Yeah.
Like
did you work with him on the list?
Yes.
No.
Oh, I think you said that we listened.
No,
no.
I'm like literally here for the ride. If you guys have something to debate, I'm here to like be open to it because I've never.
You're mauling that meat
Sorry, we had a knife to cut this because it was a solid brick of mozzarella pepperoni, and you just tore in with it. Good for you. We couldn't do it. It beat us. The pepperoni beat us. What kind of cheese is this?
In keeping with the general theme of stuff, there is a wine for this week.
Oh yeah.
So I have some cheeses.
Oh yeah, that's the whole official part of this.
The general piece to it. So this is a French cab. So a little bit different, kind of a mix of the Bordeaux, which is kind of made off of the Cabernet Franc, and a Cab Sauv, which is
a bottle
random traditional one, mostly empty.
I'm gonna give the bottle.
Antonio, congrats! You get to drink from the bottle.
There you go.
So
it should have been. The drink should have been thematic to what we were doing. So like
anime. I don't think I could have a cartoon cab.
No. I'm talking like at least for the kids. We should have had Capri Suns and High C and Tang and all the kid drinks that we had as kids drinking during the kids' cartoons.
Yeah.
The adult stuff can have like beer because Homer drinks Bud,
Sure.
Peter drinks beer, Pawtucket Pat.
What was that?
King of the Hill, they drink beer. That would have been the beer one.
First off, Alamo.
Alamo.
That is the knockoff Lone Star.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
King of the Hill.
Let's
Do you
That's
remember
let's review this.
That was like
Why not?
it used to be really cheap, and it used to be where you basically would peel the top off of it or something like that, and it was like had the little decoration of like a barrel or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
The cooler, the something coolers.
Yeah, they're like
Not Mondo, right?
No, Mondo had a little wax top.
They're like juice coolers. Yeah.
Yeah, but they were
Like a twist thing.
barrel.
Like
Oh, they look like barrels. They look like barrels.
This is a barrel. It's got an aluminum.
Dave
bottom.
Chappelle calls it grape drink.
There you go.
Grape drink.
I grew up drinking those.
Sunny D. Could have some Sunny D.
We could have, but we
We
didn't.
don't. So let's stop
So we
talking
have
about what the podcast isn't.
Yeah, this thing called Left Right Capri Sun.
That's my side project.
All right.
Starting now, left, right.
Have a sip.
Oh. Went ahead.
Repeat the name again.
Left, right, Capri
So
Sun.
this is the bottles over there. It is, I think, Chateau de
Villa
Torreville?
La Torrado. 2019. Vin du Bordeaux.
Said with
Product of France.
such American elegance.
Vin de Bordeaux.
Villa de Tortellini.
Fucking Italian. It's not even French.
Yes, Vin du Bordeaux. Sorry. But yeah, it's does not have any. It just has a government warning on the back, so no description. Cab Sauv.
He wasn't done with his drink.
All right, so taste.
I actually like it.
I like it too.
As far as it's definitely drier.
Yeah,
It's on the dry side.
it's dry but fruity.
I am almost empty now.
Okay, she's
Kevin.
crushing it.
My cup.
Why not?
My
Or,
cup is so small.
Kevin's just like,
my
I'm not
cup is
touching
run
my
dry.
cup.
But yeah, there's more wines that'll be
Oh
out.
wait, that's
Don't
for
worry.
me. I thought it was
Yes,
for him.
it's you.
Jesus Christ.
if you don't want that,
it's
too,
okay. I'm sorry.
Let's see, will it pass the Kevin, I don't drink wine?
Holy shit, no.
You
No,
don't drink
not a
wine?
fan.
Not at all.
I'll
Sorry,
take it.
it's not Moxie, bro.
True.
But yeah, so the wine, fruity, dry, not too cotton mouthy though.
I don't really taste that much.
You don't like wine, huh?
fruitiness in it, though.
What? Sorry.
No.
I like don't really taste like that much fruitiness.
It's definitely it's not sweet fruity. It's got a solid grapeness to it.
Still looking for the. Great.
It's just dry.
It's
It's
dry.
not that. It's a
It tastes
red. What do you expect?
Well, we've had some pretty sweet reds,
Yeah, this is not sweet. So fruity and sweet are different flavors, you know.
and then we've had hot trash, like the Walking Dead, like logo
Oh
on the.
my
Oh, it was so
It's
bad.
bad.
Or like,
It was hot trash was actually a compliment.
Yeah, it tasted like how the zombies would taste, probably.
All right.
what about,
It was like necrotic flush through.
Have you had the Game of Thrones one?
I think we talked about doing it one time.
No,
Yeah, I think we did it though.
Would it
We have
be
not done it.
the same? Why do I feel like you probably had it or whatever, Antonio?
Why would I have it?
I don't know. 'Cause
Was it-
somebody
I think
was
it's like
talking about it the
insulting
day
of like,
that we were
hey,
at, like,
it's
the
probably
bar.
Antonio, you buy cheap wine.
It was probably on sale at Elm
I
Street.
buy cheap
Exactly.
wine.
No, he just
That's what Emily's saying.
you like super dries, right?
Like
Like you just want
Shirazes.
to
I like dry.
you want to put like a ball of cotton in your mouth and
Pretty
swallow
much.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking weird.
No,
So-
so with this,
Rating.
The
Yeah.
cinnamon challenge with your
I
wine.
mean, I'm just a quick overview for me on it, I guess.
Yeah.
Not a very complex flavor.
No,
almost
simple.
no tannins.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a dry mouth flavor, despite having.
That's a little
I
bit
don't-
of
I
dry
don't
mouth. I'm getting a little bit of dry mouth.
It's,
I'm not.
it's not cottony.
I did.
No.
Right
If you don't like
away.
if you don't
There's a
like red
little
wine,
bit, yeah. There's
If
a
you don't
little
like
bit of
red
cotton.
wine.
What are you guys talking about?
I feel like right in the
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's there.
I feel it too. Yeah. It's
Are you
it's not
feeling
like,
it, Mr. Krabs?
Are you feeling Biggie Smalls?
So that said, though, I don't hate it. It's good. Would buy it again.
Why do you keep drinking it?
I give it a. I would give this.
That's how you get
Kevin's gonna
into
learn how to
the
like
wine.
red wine.
I must say,
Well, it's gonna,
I would drink it
because
too.
if you come in a few more weeks, we're
That's
gonna
like
try another way and be like, oh, I remember this is better than this one.
Solid 6.
Oh yeah. No worries.
I'll give this a
I
solid
was
6.
gonna say 6 to 6.5, but
Yeah.
I'll go with you on a
We're
6.
standing over everybody.
6.
Yeah, I'll hit a 6 for this.
We're gonna consensus this on 6. It's like the first time in a long time.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Anyone else have any opinions?
1.
But you're
So
comparing it
that's
to
the thing is,
you're comparing it to
one,
nothing.
One thing that we're
Capri
doing
Suns.
isn't just a standard of like, oh, I don't like red wine, so it's a 0.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like there are many red
Yeah,
wines
I
like
mean, I had
Tanner's,
worse.
like
I had worse for sure.
Antonio?
I think it's a 5.
That's the highest Antonio's ever given a
That
wine.
is the highest. It is.
I like dry.
He's always given like a 4 or a 3. 5 is 5.
Yeah, he's a stern.
5 out of 10
motherfucker.
still though. He's still like I like this 5.
this was very pleasant. Would do this again. 2.
Emily, what would you give this?
I would probably give this a 6 as well.
Sweet. So the people who actually know what they're talking about.
Even though I
Sorry,
do not
Antonio.
feel, like, do not taste
Really?
any fruit, and I would score it.
Antonio likes wine. He just like gives weird ratings. He just always gives like lowest ball ratings. Like he's
Yeah,
like
I'm being realistic.
like there was one time you're like it's not bad. I kind of like it. 3. What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you
Like,
think is
what-
the best
what is
wine
it?
that we had?
How you approach
that
life.
you like?
The best wine is a 6.
I mean, truth be told,
I mean, this-
with
I-
the exception,
You're always surprised.
with
You're
the
the highest
exception of
score.
Three Finger Jack,
I give it a 10.
overwhelmingly, I think I give 7s.
Yeah.
Like
6s
somewhere
and
between 6 to 7.
I feel like we've given us some good old fashioned 4s out
Yeah.
there, like 14 hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Was-
fucking garbage.
Yeah.
That may have been the day where we had like 3 different
We did.
wines,
Yeah.
and all of them were
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Was that longevity day?
No. It was
The longevity was
14
3
hands, Colores del Sol,
Yeah. Oh,
that's something else.
Isn't it what's her name
Luna
brought?
had, yeah.
Yeah.
That was just bad.
that
They
was
all
bad.
were
That was
Bad.
that was like a 1.
Yeah.
Honestly, that wine she had was garbage. Sorry, Luna. She really likes it.
We gotta have you try 3
Oh,
Finger
that
Jack,
one?
'cause
It
that
was
is
a
the
whole
best.
Yeah,
night of bad wine.
we had like
You
5.
guys
We
had
couldn't
six
we
wines.
couldn't get a good one. We couldn't.
That
We
was
tried.
awful.
All of them were bad.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
so
Luna's one of those.
funny.
Has he tried 3 Finger Jack?
No.
We gotta get it. It is our top.
Can we do a whiskey night? No, that's not.
That's-
Yeah, if we're all
Yeah.
fucking, if we're gonna crash here. Let's do
We'll
it.
die.
I'm down if we're gonna crash here because I definitely can't fucking drive home.
Fair enough. Now,
On to the brackets.
Yes.
Okay.
so I'm going with. The
Oh wait,
brackets.
price.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
That's true.
Isn't this from your box?
It is not.
Oh,
This
okay.
one is not.
I'm gonna give this an $18.99
$18.99.
price. I think that's how much it
Oh.
costs.
17.99.
At least.
Fuck you. Price is
15.
Right rules. What'd you say?
15.
15.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Without, if it's on the back of the label,
No,
you're
no, no.
disqualified.
Quando.
I will say the
Quanto.
lack of a description brings the price down for me in my head.
Squanto?
Antonio, what do you think price
He like
wise?
Price wise? I don't know.
he's
$9.
Like the 20s.
around like 10 or so. It was on sale.
Yeah.
Wow, you got 9-point difference.
You could say 20 and just
20?
anything above that he's gonna win. So
Yeah, you are the highest.
You're the highest one on it.
What was that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
is it 9?
It was on sale.
$10.99.
It's launched.
The general price?
You know what? For $10.99,
Okay.
I'd fuck
Yeah.
with this wine for $10.99.
Yeah.
$10.99. This is a good
Yeah,
wine.
wine.
that's not bad.
I wish we could like do price times quality equals.
Well, I mean, when it comes to the actual like price value of wine for it, as I said, very rarely will I buy wines over like $18.
Yeah.
Because anything higher,
Mhm.
you're just buying bullshit.
Yeah. Mhm.
Now that said, if you buy anything lower than like a $10 bottle of wine,
You're also buying bullshit.
you're also buying bullshit,
Mhm.
and it's gonna taste like shit.
I think the top two I like the most is I mean, I know you always rag on me for Reserve Gold because it was the first one we ever did.
We should
But-
do a Redux so you can hate, so maybe you'll hate it.
Maybe
now.
because I had no palate, I didn't have a
Yeah.
reference.
It tastes
It's definitely
like straight
Three
up
Finger
IPA.
Jack is number one. Number two is Agitator.
Yeah, Agitator was pretty good.
Agitator was
Love
very good.
Agitator. Did you have Agitator?
That sounds like.
So
That's
all,
all- that's
all
all
the bottles
name
we've
on
ever
a bottle of
done,
wine, I would not buy.
all the bottles that we've, ever done are downstairs on the wall. Every single one.
All the ones on the mantelpiece,
Okay.
all the way through.
I've had a rough day at work. I want an agitator.
Agitator was very, very good.
Yeah.
I very much liked Gravel Bar, but that tasted like sand and like leather, and I really fucked with that. It was like that and coffee. Pretty much all the flavors of wine Tanner hates is just
If it's
like,
not enjoyable, Travis has had a fucking field day with it.
it's
All right.
like, this tastes like sand.
Let
Wonderful.
us.
I love that.
All right, bracket.
Yeah. Gravel
What?
Bar.
It's already 10 p.m.
That's true.
Good. We're
true.
on the bracket now.
So we are going to start with.
I have it up on
You know,
cartoon brackets. I have Courage the Cowardly Dog as the first
That's
one.
my
first,
kids' cartoons.
First one we are on kids cartoons.
That's me, baby.
Yeah.
First one up.
Are we doing honorable mentions now or after?
And
Very well. First bracket is Courage the Cowardly Dog versus Rocco's Modern Life.
that's a hard.
That's a so.
You're not gonna, why would you not?
Because fuck you, we are starting
So-
high.
so your
Courage
your
the
bracket-
Cowardly Dog for me.
Your bracket seating is
Rocco.
so. This is why you don't want a bracket like this, by the way, in the future.
First off, you should see the rest of the bracket through
Yeah.
here, and you'll see why.
I will say Courage,
Same. Courage.
I think I'm on Courage.
but Rocco was great. Rocco should have lasted.
Courage
I-
could-
I'm not gonna
the
say.
song.
I am not gonna just go and say
I'm Z's.
outside of. I'm not being
Return the
contrarian. I
slab.
never really watched Courage. I did watch Rocco. And the amount of times that my parents were just quoting Mr. and Mrs. Big Head was like most of my childhood.
Can you edit there and move the brackets forward? Or do you need me to do that?
I can move.
All right, so
Courage.
Courage.
I think that's.
Already-
Are you
already-
on Courage as well?
We already have
So
4.
There's
Yeah.
the 4.
Courage. So good. I have the first 2 seasons on DVD at home.
All right.
Oh, okay, he's a fan.
I'm a huge fan of it. I love it.
Great.
Next one.
It's great. So subversive
Batman the Animated Series
versus SpongeBob.
Wait,
versus
which
SpongeBob.
one?
Holy
though?
fuck.
Batman.
Because there's so many Batman.
So,
Oh, they don't,
specifically,
TAS.
Batman the
Mark
Animated
Hamill's
Series.
the Joker.
Kevin Conrad's
Oh,
Batman.
okay.
Kevin Conroy,
And
sorry.
then which
Conrad.
one was the other one?
I know.
Dude, that's a
SpongeBob.
rough one.
No, definitely Batman. No question.
I
About
think
Mm.
SpongeBob, man.
No.
I mean, in terms of
Ah.
So here's the thing. What is the qualifier? 'Cause I don't think we should just be focusing on impact because who gives a shit? I'm
I
talking
don't know.
about
There's
like.
a SpongeBob world at Universal Studios. Like it's pretty.
I don't
pretty
care
big.
about that.
Batman. So I
Don't
would
care
say
about
this,
that. Doesn't matter.
Batman the Animated Series, in addition to its Marvel parallel,
Yeah.
were dominating the '90s when it came with cartoon series.
And also,
Yeah, SpongeBob's
okay,
dominated
so
every year since. it's been out.
Batman the Animated Series invented new animation techniques
Yeah.
to get those deep blacks for the lighting effects that happen in that. It's like
Animation technique.
it's one of the greatest animated things of all
If you
time.
were, if you
When you
take
talk
a
to people,
slice, if you take a slice of meme culture, you're taking almost.
but see, like who gives a shit about that?
But
Why?
it's a factor because you're
I don't
seeing
care about
SpongeBob memes every single day of your life. You're not seeing it. You're seeing
I
it.
will
It's in
even
your face.
I will even do that one other tier. There was a Super Bowl fucking halftime show
Sure.
that was Sweet Victory.
But hold on. But so we're not. So the problem is, if we don't argue all on the same parameters, this whole night doesn't make any sense, right? If impact's the only thing we're
It's the
talking
internet. Nothing matters, and the points don't make sense.
if impact's the only thing we're talking about, we're not actually talking about the animated series. We're talking about culture's reception of it. I want to talk about the animated series, its quality, its innovativeness. The impact should be like a third thing, not the first thing. I think.
With all of that in mind, I would arguably still, sadly, get behind SpongeBob on it.
Travis might remember we had first year we opened up. We took in on consignment.
This is still impact though,
What?
right? You're still talking about SpongeBob?
No.
Oh,
Talking
sorry.
about consignment. A frame
The story.
a frame of Batman anime series signed by the artist.
Oh, awesome.
It was decent size. It's probably about the size of this paint, and they
The deconstructed Action Comics one.
yeah, but I mean frame size wise, and it was signed by the artist, and it was like this and it had in the corner like a clip of like small maybe it was the reel or something like whatever it was in, and it was sold for about like $3,000. It was like a one of a kind piece, so. That was pretty cool, but it has nothing to do with. And it's just
If you look
Do
at
you
any,
think SpongeBob would have ever had the same resale?
not in a comic shop.
but if you look at any case study, right, of like people talking about American animation, Batman TAS is one of those animated series that really broke big ground, and is like the quality of the animation is so high.
Where are you at, Kevin?
Vote for what? Oh,
Batman.
Batman.
Batman the animated series.
Pretty
or
simple. It's
SpongeBob?
like the one that I enjoyed the most, SpongeBob, hands down.
Oh, you enjoyed SpongeBob more than Batman?
I'll say SpongeBob.
I guess
Do you guys even know what made Batman stop? Like why they ended it?
TAS.
They launched Batman
Beyond.
Beyond afterwards.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Which also.
So we have two for Batman, two for SpongeBob.
Yeah, that's
And where are you at?
I'll do Batman.
So it's all to you, Travis. Then.
No, it's on.
I have not thrown my vote in yet.
Because it's not like
Oh,
it ended.
'cause
there's
I'm on-
so
I'm
many
on
different
SpongeBob
versions
personally.
of it.
I am actually also on SpongeBob.
All right.
I'm sorry, Jake.
That's just the wrong vote, but it's okay.
do we have Samurai Jack on that one?
It's on the
It's
anime.
It's on a different part of it, but yes, it's
okay.
here.
Wait,
Yeah.
is the anime part?
It is an anime.
Why?
It's an American
Because
anime.
it is American
As long as it's
anime.
not like compared to like Powerpuff Girls or something like that.
Next one.
Next one. Let's go.
Now let's really talk about impact, quality, Schoolhouse Rock versus Looney Tunes.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Looney Tunes.
Actually, no, I agree. Looney Tunes. I changed my mind.
It's
I-
when it's
I-
those
I-
two, Looney
I-
Tunes, but Schoolhouse Rock is still.
Really
I'm
good.
jilted solely because on Tanner's list, he cut the Magic School Bus.
Oh, come on.
And I was like,
I wanted a
what
list
the
of 32
fuck?
cartoons. I wanted a list of 32.
All right, okay, let's not
Travis
right
said
now.
no.
We gotta stay
You're
focused.
right. You must obey all
This
the
is why we
rules.
couldn't list 32 cartoons. We don't stay focused.
Yep. So we have Looney Tunes. Tanner, you said Looney Tunes.
I'm trying to think of if Looney Tunes. This is funny. It's going to be a reference to Space Jam. Looney Tunes might be the Michael Jordan of cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
So, who's beating it?
I'll take
Kobe.
something over. Don't worry. I
Kobe.
don't know.
No, sorry, not
We said
Kobe.
Kobe.
Fucking I'm spacing on him. He.
Are you space jamming on it?
Yeah.
LeBron
Space Jam number
James.
two,
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
All right. Anyways, so
All right, I guess it's
so
Looney
Larry
Tunes.
Bird.
We have two.
That's my favorite.
Larry Bird.
Looney Tunes.
Who was the one who posted the Nick Kroll fucking Adventures of Young Larry Bird?
It was not me.
Oh, it's a skit of him.
I want to see it.
Oh, fucking Rick. Don't you worry, Magic Johnson. I will fucking.
Oh, yeah,
end you.
awesome.
So let's do a vote. Let's just go vote through.
I'm Looney Tunes.
Same.
We have the four.
All right. We have a lot to get through, so we gotta keep moving.
Okay.
What was your vote?
Let's do.
What was the other option? Sorry, I missed it.
Looney Tunes or Schoolhouse Rock.
Oh, Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Sorry, Schoolhouse Rock. No disrespect to Schoolhouse Rock. Fucking.
No, it's just.
You
it's
taught a
Looney
lot of
Tunes.
kids in the 70s about.
Yeah.
I'm
Bills
just
and-
a barrel. And
Next
I'm
up,
sitting
we have
in
Hey
the-
Arnold and Fairly Odd Parents.
Hey Arnold.
Hey,
Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
Who
It is
did,
Hey-
who
it is
did
Hey
not want
His
Hey
room.
Arnold's
It's like,
fucking
hey,
room?
you look like Timmy.
So Tanner, you're Hey Arnold as well?
I was always the kid breathing behind Helga that got punched. So,
Really?
So we have 3 Hey Arnolds. Anything else?
It doesn't matter.
it's Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
So we got 4. We're good.
Yeah, he was. That show was genius.
Okay. X-Men the animated series or Tom and Jerry?
Next one.
Tom and Jerry.
For me, it was X-Men.
I'm the juggernaut, bitch.
X-Men.
X-Men.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
X-Men.
That's it.
No, that is a
It was a
3
good
That's
one.
not
split.
X-Men. It's 4 X-Men.
I'm kind of torn.
I
I
love
didn't
Tom
watch
and
a
Jerry.
ton of it growing up. That's the thing. I watched more Tom and Jerry growing up, so.
Yeah.
I
love Tom and
But I've
Jerry.
come to appreciate it as later, so it's the problem.
I don't think for me Looney Tunes is going to make it very far.
I don't think Looney Tunes is going to make it after the next round.
We'll see.
Ed and Eddie versus Pokemon.
Ed and Eddie.
Oh man.
Ed and Eddie.
I got stuck
I'm-
with Pokemon.
I'm Ed and
I do
Eddie.
Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, I'm
So,
Ed and Eddie.
Like,
Eddie.
Sorry, Pokemon.
I'm
I think I've seen
sorry.
every episode of Pokemon, like the first season or like the first series, but still.
I even saw the
Super
movie.
cringy.
I always thought
Oh
it
yeah,
was
Pokemon the
good.
first movie I fucking cried
I
to.
also saw the movie.
When
It
Ash
was
dies!
I saw the
Whoa,
movie.
spoilers!
you know.
I was gonna watch it this weekend.
the power of love and
Yeah.
God level Pokemon
I
can solve
even-
all of your problems.
But I also saw the newest Pikachu movie too, and I thought that was
Detective
really
Pikachu
good.
was
It's pretty good.
Really
fire.
good.
Pretty good.
Okay, so this one requires
So
some
you
explanation.
don't give a shit about impact because Pokemon is a bigger impact than anything on here.
Yeah.
Fuck you with your SpongeBob bullshit. Little
Alright.
SpongeBob liking cunt.
Whoa.
Jake, tell why you know.
I thought you were here to end the sentence.
We can edit that. It's live, bitch. Can't edit shit.
Alright, Rugrats versus what we are calling Boomerang cartoons. If you're unfamiliar with what that is, Boomerang is your
Hanna-Barbera.
Johnny Quest, your Hanna-Barbera collection, your
Oh,
Flintstones, your
Jetsons.
Jetsons.
Got it.
Like it's just
Hold on.
All these
Boomerang.
classic sort of things.
Huh?
Boomerang.
The Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Yeah, so we got Boomerang.
Pink Panther, baby.
Yep, Pink Panther would be in it as well. Are you
Jetsons,
team
right?
Hanna-Barbera?
Jetsons is one of them,
Yep,
right?
Jetsons.
Yep, Jetsons.
I'd go
Flintstones.
Boomerang, yeah.
got
Oh,
two
I
for
saw
Boomerang.
about- okay,
I
saw
did watch a
about
lot of
Pokemon.
Rugrats growing up. I will admit, but
I do love Rugrats.
It's
I
Are
have
we
the
just looking
PlayStation
at
game.
just Rugrats, and then we're talking about like a whole list? of
They're
like,
very
different
similar,
things?
though.
So the animation style
All
is
of it?
the same.
The writing
plots
is
the
similar,
same.
yeah.
It's
Like literally
all-
Flintstones and Jetsons are
Well,
the
if
same
we're
plots.
talking about one that had like tremendous variety in it, then obviously it would be Boomerang, and then you compare
Oh, no,
it
no,
to
no.
one thing that was
So-
just
so-
Rugrats.
So just pick one if you want that you want to think about. You want to think about Flintstones, think about Flintstones. Just pick one and think about it and compare it to Rugrats.
Rugrats.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay.
But like yeah, like either Flintstones or Jetsons, that sort of thing.
I feel like I like the Rugrats more because it gave a little bit more emotion. Or it's like
I think it doesn't hold up.
Cynthia,
This thing
she's a
and
really
made you
cool
so-
dancer. Cynthia, she's my best friend. So I am
about
team
you?
Yeah, I
Rugrats
had a friend
actually.
named Cynthia
Are
during
we
that
at-
time.
so
So
Where we at? Where we at?
Right now it is I think two Rugrats.
Two Boomerang.
they're Boomerang.
You
Yeah.
both
I think you're all
Boomerang.
Boomerang actually.
Boomers.
Oh, it's 3 and 3.
Wait,
It's
what?
3 and 3. I actually have no qualm switching my votes.
did they hear your
Yeah.
clapping, by the way?
Yes. I think can I be honest here? I'm gonna try to be. This is a little mean, but if it goes down to a full room where we're split, it goes down to the three of us. That's the only way we can really force a vote. You know.
Sure.
So whoever.
The actual
Yeah,
hosts
makes
of the
sense.
show.
Right. Yeah.
Which I think with that it splits. You guys would have it with Boomerang.
Yeah.
You hear that? Your voices don't matter. Get fucked.
Yeah.
Now this
We
is
need to have
that
some. We
feels
need to have
familiar.
some.
This was a democracy.
We need to have some. We have some
a
systematic
representative
way.
one. This is the House of Representatives.
listen.
We're now going to move to the Senate.
You need to understand. We need to have some system in which we can overrule.
There was
So we have to use the three white guys here to do it.
there. Yeah, we can't let the darker
Oh.
skinned people in here vote.
I think we need another bottle of wine.
With my small.
Did you guys
glass.
show your ID to us before you started voting?
Left, right, cab, everybody.
So now this is one that I think Tanner will probably jizz his shorts over.
I know which one it is. I don't know what it's against though.
I know what's going to
Kablam
It's the one I want.
versus Dexter's Lab.
Oh shit.
Dexter.
Dexter.
Are we talking about? Let's follow. No. Dexter's great, but let me explain what. Do you know what Kablam is?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I do.
Actually, now
Yeah.
you get Prometheus and Bob, which is the best one of them all.
Uh-huh.
You get the stupid little. They're cooks or whatever. There's a tall one, the skinny one, the short one.
The clear ones.
Huh?
Claymation, yeah.
No.
Tanner, could you pass the?
This was animated. They were. They
Well,
had
Mission
chef hats.
Bob was claymation, right?
Yeah.
Prometheus
they
and
all
Bob
were
was
claymation.
claymation.
Well, with the exception of Action League now, I think they all were claymation, right?
There was a couple cartoon.
Action League.
Yeah,
No.
the two like hosts were animated,
Yes.
who very
I
strangely
just
enough looked
loved
like.
Kablam because it's like almost like a variety show.
It was good. It was really good.
But against Dexter's Lab,
Yeah.
I'm a chemist because of Dexter's Lab.
Dexter's Lab, I
Which
think-
one am I grabbing?
I think Dexter's Lab's gonna go
Magnolia
far.
Grove.
I will objectively, I will admit Dexter's Lab is
Nuts.
better,
The best shit ever.
better written, better. Probably, I don't know. I like Dexter's Lab.
Are we a full room Dexter?
ever.
I think we may be a full room Dexter.
Yeah.
I will objectively. I like Kablam probably more personally, but I will objectively say Dexter is better.
All right.
Thank you.
So now, do we want to continue
Yeah, I think we go
down
yeah.
the children's show?
No, I think we go all the way
We-
down the first
Round
two.
one for all of them, Tanner. This is one that I've already had before. I think this is up your alley.
I gotta kill the other one first.
All right. So bump up the Dexter's Lab.
Nearly full Dexter's Lab.
Our next one. So now we're moving into the adult film.
Hey!
The
Yeah.
adult animation category. So we made two different categories here.
Backdoor Sluts 9.
Adult. So we have adult category here. We also have a fringe one later on that's separate from this. So adult animation stuff that like was made for and could be watched by kids on regular TV, but was really focused and targeted towards adult audiences as well, like your Family Guys, like your South Parks.
We all grew up with it as kids and definitely watched it when we were younger, but it's
Like Two Girls, One Cup.
yeah, that's a good one.
Oh my
That might be
gosh.
the video to beat.
All right.
One man, one.
No,
one guy,
no,
one
we're
girl.
not,
One
we're
guy,
not, we're not watching that. Lemon Party.
Okay, gotta stop those entrenched politicians with Lemon Party. So first one's Family Guy or Beavis and Butthead.
Oh god damn it, these are hard.
This entire category is hard.
I was gonna say Beavis and Butt.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, I feel like
It's Family Guy's like.
I don't know, it's
Family
not
Guys
as,
seasons 1 through 3 are fantastic.
4. I would say
It's
1
not
to 4.
as
4 is good
crude.
too. 4, yeah,
Yeah.
1 to 4 is good.
It's
Before-
not
before
as
the-
crude as Beavis and Butthead.
It sounds what?
It's not as crude as Beavis and Butthead.
It gets cruder in the later seasons.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it-
Family
Oh, see, I
definitely.
didn't see. I was watching.
Seth-
Family
Seth
Guy in one of
MacFarlane
the
is
earlier
perpetual
seasons and
dick
stuff,
jokes.
But like
Oh, it's good that you
I-
stop.
Beavis,
It's like
Beavis
ridiculous.
and Butthead like runs the line of almost being like a subversive fringe show. Like
Can I ask a question? It's going to determine my vote.
No.
Do we include the movie?
yes,
Beavis and Butthead does America.
definitely.
You know
Yes.
Beavis and Butthead?
Yes.
It's
It
so
is-
good.
it is
Beavis and
on
Butthead.
this.
Then Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
That movie's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beavis and
Alright.
Butthead wins.
pretty much a quorum on that one.
Next one is Simpsons versus American Dad.
I'm surprised American Dad made it.
American Dad.
Simpsons.
American Dad.
I like them both, but
American Dad hits
I
really
hate
deep
Simpsons.
sometimes.
I gets
And
real. I love
Simpsons.
Roger and Steve's
No, but
Yeah.
come on.
detective wheels in the leg, man.
I like this one.
I gotta go
I say-
Simpsons.
I say Simpsons. I mean, is
Iconically Simpsons legendary
Yeah, I
show.
think
It
I
should-
also need to
it
throw
should- it
weight
should-
on
it-
Simpsons.
It should have been Simpsons versus Family Guy, really.
But like,
Still
this
in
is another
Simpsons.
question of just like, is Simpsons the Michael Jordan of this category? Like, it's the longest running
No,
show.
just you'll see
It's
these
gonna lose.
ones.
It's gonna lose the next round, in my opinion. So.
You think it's gonna lose to
I
Beavis and
think it
Butthead?
just was the most.
Oh no. The following round.
Actually, never mind.
Yeah, probably it'll probably lose in the
American
following.
Dad is like still
I-
doing really good.
I think
This
American
next one
Dad is
fucking
I
the-
like
sucks.
American Dad. How you did
I-
American Dad over Family Guy? I'd take American Dad every
Yeah.
time.
Oh yeah, I would
Yeah.
too.
So wait, does it win?
Simpsons
American
won.
Dad.
I think Simpsons is winning this.
All right, let's vote Simpsons.
Simpsons. will
Simpsons,
win.
aye.
Simpsons.
That's not so. I'm voting for Simpsons.
Seasons
Simpsons.
3
It doesn't
through
matter.
10 are
It's,
amazing. of The
these
Simpsons.
things are all done based off of the.
And the Simpsons movie is pretty good.
The best. So we're taking the best version of it. I think we have
Yeah.
to. We have to.
I don't know, but later seasons
here's-
Simpsons sucks ass.
I know. I think we're
Here's
going.
the
I'm saying we have to look at these like from the best version of them. I think
Oh, okay.
we have to.
King of the Hill or South Park.
Fuck you.
South
for
Park.
me.
South Park.
South Park.
No
I'm-
fucking
question.
way.
Not even
I am
question.
probably
King of the
gonna
Hill.
put South Park.
South
King of the
Park.
Hill.
King of the Hill.
South
Absolutely.
Park.
I am South Park.
South
Matt and
Park.
Trey,
South
my
Park.
libertarian boys.
What's to you? Where's it
There's
go?
I
South
like
Park.
so darn. Because I did like King of the Hill, but South Park was always the one my go-to if they were both shown at the same time.
That's a good way to look at it. If both of them are at the exact same
South
airing,
Park. South Park is actually better later, though. That's the difference.
but you have to take it at its base.
That-
The
that's
beginning
all
was
fine,
pretty
yeah.
great.
But still-
really
I still-
enjoyed it.
What the early stuff is more just like poop jokes.
Random, yeah.
Really poop jokey, and then they get like more philosophical later
And then
on.
they start
They were
really
also,
hammering
like,
celebrities
they
later
were
on
also
too.
really young then. They were showing like
Here, I think we've hit
their
a category.
stuff that they
Ooh.
made as like kids or something like that, like early teenagers or whatever.
All right, some of these are gonna hit real hard, and I think
So South
I don't
Park
think
won?
South Park wins out.
Fuck yeah.
So one that I don't want to know the answer to because I love both of them.
Yeah, Daria.
Daria versus Archer.
No! Two of my favorite.
So
Daria.
Daria is one of my all-time favorites.
John Benjamin.
Daria is my.
H. John Benjamin
I would
does
choose
fucking
Daria.
work.
Okay, I'm switching. I'm going Archer.
You're an Archer. I'm gonna go Daria.
Daria.
No, don't make me
So
do
we have
this.
3 Darias.
Can I
Sorry.
vote because I haven't seen Daria?
I mean, you can just vote for Archer if you
I mean,
want.
I've seen Archer and I love Archer.
So Archer, okay.
Archer's
So
fine.
2 Archers, 2
It's up to you,
Darias.
Tanner.
Yeah, I had to break
You can
it,
either
actually.
split it, and then if you do,
Archer.
Give me,
It's Archer.
This is something I actually really am like.
You're actually the deciding vote.
yeah.
Whatever you pick is the winner, no matter what.
He's
Mhm.
taking this very seriously.
I am. These are 2 of my favorite all-time.
Can I tell you why I
cartoons.
said Archer? Because next round is Futurama versus Bob's Burgers, and we know where that's going to go.
Oh, Bob's is just demolished.
Yeah, so
Just
I
fucking dead.
want John Benjamin to last around.
He's gonna. Wait, so do you think Bob's Burgers is gonna beat Futurama?
No, Bob's is gonna
No,
be a
no.
smash.
It's gonna get
Yes.
smashed.
Like it's gonna be a smash
It's
burger.
gonna be obliterated.
Futurama's gonna
So-
destroy.
Futurama might be the actual. You said the fucking.
It might be
The Jordan.
goat. Oh my god.
Futurama ended though.
Okay,
Anyway, continue.
give me a sec.
Dark.
That's
Yeah. For those who I don't know if you can see it in Jake's camera, there
I put it
is
Oh, I got
a print made by or procured by Tanner
I
of
made
one
it.
of my favorite pieces of art, which is Edward Hopper's Nighthawks. But instead of the characters inside of it, it is the primary cast. Though I don't see Hermes anywhere, which is disappointing.
He's in the back cooking.
He
Wow.
thought of a detailed story for that one.
It's a Jamaican diner.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I mean, the irony behind it is that it's Phillips,
Mm.
being Philip J. Freddick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway,
Oh.
Anyways, back to
Come
this.
on. Give me a
Archer
sec,
or
give me a
Daria?
sec, give me a sec.
we have a lot more cartoons to go through.
Okay, so wait,
We
you're
do.
where are you?
I'm on 32. of
I'm
these.
on Archer.
Archer.
I'm on Daria.
So you are the.
Right now, there are
Yeah.
3 votes
Okay.
cast for Daria.
There's 2 for Archer.
2 for Archer. However, with the split, the 2 of you voting for Archer
You'll take Archer
would
with
bring
us.
it in.
And I'm okay with. I will say this: I'm okay with Daria winning, but I think Archer is objectively more enjoyable.
The
Really.
problem is, I have a weird prejudice to people when you say you like I like Daria.
But
I like
never
Archer.
watched it.
Actually,
Never
no,
watched
both
it.
of them. I like Daria and Archer, and they go, "Oh, I don't like that show." I automatically think you're not smart enough to get it. Then it's weird. It's weird. I already think you're stupid because if you don't get the humor of Daria or the humor of Archer, they're another level above you. It's really fucking.
Okay, I
petty.
think that's more true for Daria than Archer, though.
I don't know.
I actually would agree with that. I
Yeah.
think that Daria hits on, which is why I'm voting for Daria.
Mm.
Like, anyone could make jokes about Pam doing mountains of cocaine.
No, but
Like,
I just no. I'm
Cool.
talking about the dialogue, the references, historical,
Archer's dialogue
pop culture.
is much better written than Daria, I would say.
Archer's
absolutely.
better written.
But also, the difference between them is that you have the flexibility in a show like Archer.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have that in Daria, where it's about, like, angst-ridden girl in small town. And again, also keep in mind the time in which the 2 came out.
All I want to
They're
say
separated
is
by
John
like 10
Benjamin
years.
owns a van, and he wants to make a good
I love
show.
that show. That show should be on.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna. Oh my god, this is so hard, guys. This is. I'm sorry. I don't mean to take this long. This is
We've
really
been on this
almost emotionally hard for me to pick.
Been on this for 10 minutes now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'll go with Daria. It was more growing up. It was more impactful.
Fine.
So, I spent more hours at home watching Daria than
All
I
right.
did at
Do we even have to
Watching
talk about this
Daria.
one?
I think, yeah, it is Futurama versus Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
I think we are all.
Futurama
I think
wins.
Futurama.
Yeah. Does anyone say Bob's Burgers? I just want to know.
Fuck
Get
you.
the fuck out of here, Kevin.
All right, here's another one which I think is probably pretty cut and dry. Big Mouth versus Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and
Rick and Morty.
Big Mouth
I-
is really good.
I-
though.
That's
I
great.
like
Nothing
Big Mouth.
disrespect about Rick and Morty.
I fucking
Yeah.
love Nick Kroll,
I like
dude,
Big Mouth.
and I love John Mulaney.
Yeah, I love the show. I love Big Mouth through and through. But
It would be other shows here for sure.
Yep, it's just that match. This one I think is also probably a shutout.
Mm,
BoJack Horseman
Yes, but it-
versus F is for Family.
less shut up, I
Bojack.
think.
Bojack.
It is Bojack,
Bojack.
but I think Bojack gets worse over time. F is for Family is pretty solid.
I
first of all, I'm a
disagree.
little shocked that for Family made the content. It's a newer show and it's not
Because
the
on
fucking
Netflix,
greatest.
it's really
BoJack
good.
is also
And
fairly.
I love Bill Burr though, but it's not fantastic.
That's it.
It's really good.
That sold
Have you
it
really watched
the
it all the way
most.
through?
Yeah, I watched it all the
I
way
mean,
It's okay.
this is my list, but I like it a lot.
But it is. We are giving it to BoJack.
Well,
Yeah.
All right. I think this is also probably a shutout. Solar opposites versus disenchantment.
Disenchantment.
Solar
Disenchantment.
Disenchantment.
Jesus Christ, you're all so wrong.
What, you like solar opposites better? It's not that good.
Cute, but
What did you guys say? What did you say?
I'm on the fence on that one.
Feed the puba.
But I would go with disenchantment.
I'm
That's
also
four already.
disenchantment.
And the three of us did it, so yeah.
I will say Disenchantment is the weakest of the 3 graining shows, though.
And yet,
I would say
it
yes.
made it.
If we talk about yes, we're talking about strongest parts, but consistently, like if you're talking about the consistency over the entirety of the series, it's better than consistency over like current Simpsons now.
Current Simpsons, yes.
All right.
Classic Simpsons had these. I cried at some of the jokes in Classic.
I think Disenchantment is actually really good though.
It's good.
It's got the same writing staff as Futurama. It's very obvious.
I just think it's better than Solar Opposites, but I don't actually care for Disenchantment.
I think it's good. I know it's going to lose to BoJack, but I'm going to say Disenchantment though.
All right, we are now in alt tunes. I think is how Jake called them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's that at? On this?
Scale to the far top right.
Nope, that's a dick pic. Oops.
Where the fuck is the scroll button? All right.
There,
so
I mean,
Harvey Birdman.
I've got it. Up there.
Just for the screen for the viewers at home.
Fair enough.
I gotta vote for Simpsons. I have a Simpsons tattoo. I gotta vote for it.
Yeah.
We have Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, versus Metalocalypse.
Metalocalypse.
Metalocalypse is for men.
And I do really like Harvey Birdman. Stephen Colbert's in that.
I only saw
Duncan Hill's coffee death jingle
It's
was
so
my
good.
ringtone.
Question.
It's so
Can I
good.
ask
3
a question?
years.
In the alt cartoons, is the tick in here?
No, but that should.
It's going in honorable mentions for sure.
Damn. Okay.
I fucking love
I
that
didn't think about the tick when I was going through these. It should have been in it. I could argue putting the tick in. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna scroll down. Keep going. Like the tick should go over Ugly Americans.
Over what?
Ugly Americans.
Yes.
If only.
Agreed.
Fine. I will remove that. If only because I want to see who wins that.
I agree. I don't like Ugly Americans at all.
It was pretty good, but it was definitely my filler one.
All right. So we have Squidbillies versus Moral Oral.
Squidbillies.
I think I'm also Squidbillies.
I'm actually gonna be the other vote. Moral Oral.
Well, the good news is you
Did
were the only two Moral Orals.
Before we move forward, just let me debate real quick. Did you watch the last season of Moral Oral?
No.
Because that's where you're wrong. Because the last season of Moral Oral is completely different than the first two. It is one full arc. It's really fucking depressing in a good way. It starts with No Children by the Mountain Goats, which is about ruining a relationship, and you watch that relationship fall apart. It's legitimately a different series.
So one of the things
It's legitimately a different series for real.
Actually, I know the guy who does all of the album artwork for the Mountain Goats.
Yeah.
It is John Keogh, and I used to work with him.
I love
at the same
those.
time that I worked with Casey Green, who's the guy who created Dick Butt.
Oh wait,
and
we're on a
that
new
meme.
line. I want people to try my meat.
No, it's not as that. We have a lot of
Okay. Oh, that was
people.
Or shit. I got okay.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Enjoy that.
I'll get through this wine so you guys can drink my mead.
I don't know if I like the smell.
You will probably like the taste. It
You want a
is
sip
a
of it at
sweeter cap.
It's a real tiny splash.
No, never mind.
That's it.
I'll take this.
It's sweeter.
No.
It's sweeter.
Have you now learned that
Never
red
mind.
wine is more than just
Get it,
sweetness?
girl.
said
Oh
to
my
take the rest.
gosh.
What you
Okay,
got?
yeah.
It's
This
sweet.
I
one's
can part
more
of this
girl?
one, yeah.
You
It's
can
sweeter.
do this one.
You know what? Next time we'll just bring
Ugh.
that butterscotch moonshine.
I don't like
We'll
it.
Crush that together.
You know what?
Delicious.
I actually don't hate it as much as I thought I would. It's like
Yeah.
Jake doesn't like this sweet.
it's
things
a
in
palatable
life.
sweet.
What's the next
It's a
one?
palatable sweet.
All right.
So we
Next one is also a good pairing. Robot Chicken versus C Lab 2021.
I like
Sea Lab.
robot chicken.
I am Robot
Robot
Chicken.
Robot chicken.
Oh my
Down.
I have
god.
the 4 robots.
Y'all
I'm
guys
surprised you
suck.
didn't put Robot Chicken against Celebrity Deathmatch. We'll just have
True,
to
it's
and
almost
have,
Robot
and have the
Chicken or
claymation
C-Lab
fight it out.
2021.
But I hate it.
Yeah.
Robot chicken.
But it's
Alright, so we have 5 Robot Chickens.
You guys are all wrong.
Yeah, enjoy it. He's just mad he lost twice in a row.
No, we have a better show.
So I like C Lab.
What?
Do you know what show referenced C-Lab? Archer.
Yeah, you did like a
Do
whole.
you want to know what
episode
didn't
on that.
make it past the first round? Archer.
That was by my
It's
doing.
your fault.
I stand by my Daria.
Alright. Ooh. Aqua Teen Hunger Force versus Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Space
Aqua
goes
Teen.
coast to
Aqua
coast.
Teen.
Aqua Teen.
Aqua
I
Teen.
know it's gonna win, but God,
Space
Oh,
Ghost.
yeah.
I mean, I'll say this. Ready up? There would be no Aqua Teen Hunger Force without Space
Space
Ghost.
Yeah,
There would not. But
do Aqua Teen.
fuck
but
all
Aqua
you.
Teen, yeah.
I like Aqua Teen. don't get me wrong.
I held my vote because I love both these shows.
Yeah.
I think I've seen more on Mass Aqua Teen,
So what you guys are drinking?
but
right
I
now?
love Space Ghost.
I guess when people have space for it. This is a 3-year-old mead. This is the first thing I ever brewed myself. It's really
Super good.
What?
Super good.
Yeah, it's this is one I think we could sell for a lot of money.
Yeah. That's good.
Do it.
Thank you.
All right.
That's kind of the plan, I think.
I think this is one Jake will probably lose.
Well, don't put Left Right Cab on as the name of it because it fucking won't sell shit. So
All right, we have Home Movies versus Venture Brothers.
Home movies.
I'm Venture Brothers.
Venture
I'm
Brothers.
so
I like
Okay,
both.
go
I like
Team
home
Venture.
movies.
I love home
Go
movies.
Oh wait, home movies is Coach McGurk, right?
It does.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
John Benjamin.
It
John
was
Benjamin, right?
They gotta save John
good.
Benjamin
I
somewhere.
couldn't. That show
The
made
whole
me.
movies,
it
I
was-
cannot tolerate the animation
Squiggle
whatsoever.
Vision.
It
It
was.
was
That
the-
was
it was
what
the
was funny.
Dr.
about
Katz,
it.
right?
I'm
Had the
very
same
forgiving when it
shit.
comes to animation. It's
Shaky
like, I
animation.
understand abstract and stuff like that, but I can't do it. This is somewhat.
Wait,
I'll go-
I just fucking love
I
Venture
like
Brothers.
that.
I'll go Venture Brothers. I like both.
Because
I'll go Venture
Dr.
Brothers.
Girlfriend.
All right.
I don't mind, to be honest.
You gotta pick one. Just
I
do
mean,
it.
if you don't, then
Home
wait. If you don't pick,
movies.
I'm Aqua.
I just want to hear.
I'm
I just wanna hear what he
Venture
says. I
Bros.
just want to hear what he says.
So we have Home Movies,
Venture.
Venture,
I haven't voted
Venture.
yet. I just want to hear what he says.
Venture.
He's Venture as well. So,
I think I'm home movies, but I can see the argument for Venture Brothers is probably the better show overall. I think home movies is like more interesting and more impactful. So I'm switching to the
Monarch.
impact. I mean, Venture Brothers writing is so good, so good.
It's phenomenal. Ooh, Mission Hill or The Oblongs?
Mission Hill.
Uh-oh. I ain't seen either of these.
Same.
Then I think you should probably abstain. If you don't even know what we're talking about, I think
Nope.
abstain.
Never seen either of them.
I'm Team Mission Hill.
Mission Hill.
So.
I've never seen Mission Hill. I've seen Oblongs, but
I mean, Mission Hill.
yeah.
Oblong is really good. I
Yeah,
actually
it's
really like
great.
Oblong.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
It is weird, but I like it.
Yeah.
All right, now this is one that we amended because you wanted the tick
Oof.
to be a part of this.
I just
It's
was
got-
And
asking.
It's
I
gonna
agreed
lose,
for
though.
one reason,
gonna
because of
lose.
who it was going to go against.
It's gonna lose.
We have the tick versus the Boondocks.
It's the
I
Boondocks.
I fucking
Boondocks.
love it. I'll tell you right now, the Boondocks, I
It's-
love
Boondocks.
it.
I can feel like the Moondocks go pretty deep in this.
I did.
The problem is I watched a lot more Tick than the Boondocks, so I'm more familiar with the Tick.
Well, then you-
I've seen a handful of Boondocks episodes.
Oh, they're so well written.
Fucking
Dude, this show's so good.
surprised you're not all about Uncle Ruckus.
But I know from the episodes I have seen the Boondocks, it's very good.
Crystal, like the champagne.
Jesus, Indiana Jenkins, I know we were still with you.
I'm gonna stick.
It's a pimp named Slickback. Say the whole name.
Can I just call you Slickback for short?
I'm gonna say I'll stick with the Tick. But I know I'm an outlier.
I think it's pretty much the Moondocks,
It's
right?
the Boondocks, right?
I said tick.
Hey,
I think that's 4-2.
Yeah.
All right, and we've got
This
a new one.
This one people might not have
And an
seen.
old
No,
one.
I'm worried about that actually,
We have Midnight Gospel
which is incredible. If you haven't watched that,
versus
That's
Dr.
awesome.
Katz,
Yeah.
professional.
And then
It's
starts
really
Cats.
good.
Yeah.
I am actually
out
pro
on
Midnight
this
Gospel.
one.
I'm Midnight
Yeah,
Gospel.
I haven't seen it yet, so.
Absolutely.
Midnight Gospel is
what's
the
his
guy
name?
who does Adventure Time.
Yeah, Pendleton.
Yeah,
Pendleton Ward.
And he's interviewing.
Or no, Douglas Trusson.
Truston's one who's interviewing.
No.
Pendleton Ward's the one who wrote it.
Yes,
Right?
but Duncan Trussell is the interviewer.
Okay.
And basically they based it off his podcast, but they just so what happens is he interviews somebody like in the realm of spirituality or like
Oh wait,
philosophy.
no, I've seen that thing. It's super tricky. Never mind. It's
Yes.
it's the guy with the
He's got a
and the computer's like
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
that's
like
just
the-
dope.
It's
Yeah.
really good.
Never mind.
It's
Yeah.
really good.
it's
The last episode.
I have to
So
go Cats because I've only seen Dr.
you should
Katz.
watch
so
it. You would
should
like
watch
it.
You would very
You would
much
like
watch
it.
Smoked some weed before?
Yes.
Yeah, just all I can tell you is skip episode 2.
Yeah.
Why?
It's okay.
Is it like the
the
fried
first
dog?
the first episode.
No, it's not like Friday.
He has a Fry's dog episode. It's the
He
last
does.
episode. His last episode was about his mother's death, and that's really hard for me to watch.
So
Episode 2, he's talking with a woman who's trying to explain like cycles of reincarnation and stuff.
Oh, I
and
like
you're
that.
watching them go through a whole process where they then get
Mashed.
killed, mashed, fed, and then like reborn-ish, and then came
Why would I skip it?
I like it.
Very fucking intense,
It is. I think it's really good.
and like in a very
It's called
unsettling
Midnight what?
Midnight Gospel.
You seen this?
No.
You would probably like the guy who was the voice.
Yeah.
What
What platform's it on?
Netflix.
Netflix?
Yeah,
Alright.
highly recommend it.
Yeah, very,
Okay.
very.
Does it
fucking
actually win?
No, I'm voting Dr. Katz still, but
I'm voting Midnight Gospel.
Gospel.
Midnight Gospel.
It wins. I'm so surprised.
So Dr. Katz
It's good.
Is
It's
a
actually they're
vintage-
similar.
So that's why
They're
I
kinda
was
similar.
pretty pleased seeing them.
Yeah, they're kind of similar. They're cathartic. They both are very
Right.
cathartic.
Yeah. So we are now on anime.
I'm so gonna be out of all
You will
these.
probably be able to have
A knee jerk
a
on some of
decent response to. You'll at least know each of
Oh, there's
these.
another one I watched. High School of the Dead. I've watched that before.
Not a bad one.
It's not on this list.
Can I be the deciding vote?
B-Stars is on there, right?
B-Stars is not on this because, as we were explaining a few days ago, B-Stars
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
has a plot but doesn't have a plot.
Yeah.
I just wanna
It's
see
all
how
about
it looks.
furries and
I'll
maybe
look at- I'll
eating
go
each
on
other.
Right.
All right, so for anime, we've done American anime, we've done traditional sort of your Saturday morning cartoon anime. We have some American anime in here as well, predominantly Japanese too. But first one up, Inuyasha versus Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack.
I'm on
Oh,
Samurai Jack.
Jesus Christ.
Samurai Jack.
You can only go so far going Kagome. Fuck that
I've seen Samurai Jack, so I'm voting Samurai Jack.
I like, as soon as Resident Evil 4 came out and the amount of times Ashley went missing, it made me think of Inuyasha.
because
I'm
Kagome
constantly
just
yelling
can't fucking go
Kagome.
anywhere.
I can't watch
Come on.
Oh, is Sailor Moon on this list?
So unfortunately, and I realized this
Are you
afterwards,
fucking kidding me?
Samurai Shampoo's
Sailor-
on this?
No,
Samurai
Sailor Moon.
Champloo
It's not
is-
here?
Sailor Moon's not here?
Sailor Moon is not on this
That
list.
should have been here and say Inuyasha.
Okay.
Fuck.
I cut the primary reason why I did not put Sailor Moon is because I have both Gundam and
Sergeant Frog.
no Dragon Ball.
Sailor Moon has to be in our.
Sailor Moon is one of the honorable
Honorable
mentions
has to
for
be,
it.
yeah.
I just didn't want to have the same sort of like archetype things moving forward.
But Sailor Moon is really good.
This one, Trigun versus Fooly Cooly.
I felt
or
so
FLC.
Absolutely.
That's fully coolly.
Absolutely.
I'm on
Trigun
Fooly
is so
Cooly.
good.
I am
It
so
is.
bad.
Looks Trigun's great, but fully coolly is better.
Yeah.
Trigun's on my like 10 head Rushmore probably, but fully coolly could be at the
Is
top.
Attack on Titan in this list?
He's
I want to be
there.
relevant. I want to be part of it, guys.
Oof, this one's easy for me.
This one's easy for me as well.
It's a good matchup too, though.
Yu Yu Hakusho
I'll keep my mouth shut. Don't say anything.
versus Naruto.
Wait.
You
Man, you need
Hakusho.
to like
Fuck,
decide
man.
because it's
They're
like,
both.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
is it like Naruto or like Shippuden?
Oh, it is unmasked.
The whole thing.
Both. In the same way
Okay,
that
Naruto, yeah.
Hakusho is the Dark Tournament plus all of the
Yeah.
movies and stuff as well.
And
You
Naruto
guys
for
have
sure.
time to watch all
Yu
these.
Yu
I
Hakusho.
am Yu Yu Hakusho.
Hakusho.
A teenager.
Emily's
Emily,
Hakusho.
you're Hakusho?
Ay,
I'm not doing Hakusho because I don't like Naruto.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Which is-
Being a teenager with no friends.
I'm a
that
Dragon
one.
Ball
You watch
fan.
I mean, I quote fucking Yu Yu Hakusho all
Me
the
too.
goddamn time.
Yusuke, you are
You guys are all watching this
Cause
over
of
here
the
like
people.
Tony Pickles and the Rugrats.
Fuck you, Vegeta. I'm not Vegeta. And now here's a tough one. Cowboy Bebop
Oh.
versus Dragon Ball.
Bebop.
Dragon
Cowboy
Ball.
Dragon Ball.
Bebop.
Cowboy
Dragon
Bebop.
Ball.
Bebop.
No.
Mean.
I am Bebop.
Sorry, I didn't
I
just.
say Dragon Ball.
Kevin's lost every round.
So you're what, Dragon Ball?
Bebop.
Dragon Ball.
So you both are Dragon
It's
Ball.
Bebop.
Come on, dude.
Bebop.
Dragon Ball's so
Bebop.
influential.
Bebop.
Like, it's like
Yeah, it made
Cow-
us like
Cowboy
it made us
Bebop
wait like
is
a whole
also
month.
fine.
Where
Bebop-
it's like,
Bebop-
fuck
my
it.
issue
Oh,
with Dragon Ball-
Bebop is front to back perfect.
perfect.
Bebop is a 10 out of 10 anime. You
So-
cannot like.
Bebop is
Bebop's
arguably.
great, but
Woo!
Dragon Ball has this influence.
So that
Kevin's like, I'm
My-
taking my hood off.
my main issue with
They're
the
both
reason.
angry.
That's about to
I'll
throw
tell you right now,
hands.
the main reason why I have no
Is that
problem.
on there?
It's on there.
Oh, okay.
My main issue with Dragon Ball
The thing is, I've heard
is
of
that
all
it
these.
is
I've heard
so
of all
much
these.
filler.
I just
It is a
watched
ton of filler.
It is
Sure.
such wasted
Alright.
animations.
Well, it's because it's being ripped from a manga directly.
What should I watch
being
first?
created
I
as
don't
it
know.
goes.
So,
Like,
I will
exactly.
say, Goku, young Goku
Let's go
slapping
start
Bulma's
off with
vagina
Dragon
is
Ball.
one of the best scenes in any anime. though.
Right. All right.
Of
I'll
course.
start with that first.
That's a classic.
That's
All right, now Tanner can feel happy.
Tanner!
Tanner, you can feel happy.
Sergeant Frog.
Attack on Titan versus Evangelion.
Evangelion.
Attack on Titan.
Evangelion.
I mean,
Wins by default because I haven't seen anything good.
I'm Evangelion.
Evangelion.
So pretty much they're the same.
They're the same
show.
anime.
Yeah.
One's just better.
One's like old school. Like
One of them has a weird incest trope, and the other one
Which one's
has
the
a
incest
weird
trope?
incest trope.
Wait, they both have an incest trope?
Yes.
Yes.
not really.
One's
Not
one's
Attack on Titan.
one's like one's they're both about mothers too.
Not so much.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because they're all tied to the root,
the mother
Titan,
Titan.
the mother
Yeah.
Titan thing.
But it's not
Anyway,
so much
let's-
like that.
They're like
It's
mod.
just, like, full
Are
blown.
they actually modern hillbillies? No, right?
Moving on.
Modern.
I'm gonna be
It's
unpopular
like
here.
Japanese anime.
This is a weird
I'm
one.
gonna be unpopular.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure versus Full Metal Alchemist.
Full
it
Metal
depends.
Alchemist.
It depends.
Kevin, we've been shitting on you this whole time. Give us your
First
your
season
position.
of JoJo is like trash.
Yeah, it gets better.
Exactly.
I would say also, but I like Hamon as an idea better than Stans though.
Well, then we can't give it.
But no, anyway.
half
Full Metal.
five.
Wait,
If you
I
wanna
mean
be shitty
the
in
whole
beginning,
the whole
you wanna
Tucker
be
is it
shitty
Tucker
in the
Carlson?
No,
Not
no.
Tucker Carlson,
So we
It's not Tucker.
No,
It's Show Tucker.
Show Tucker. Tucker Carlson. Show Tucker and
Yeah, both of them are monsters.
yeah, they're both monsters. The butcher, character.
So,
there's just
so the butcher is a different guy, but he's another character into it.
But he's a Full Metal.
Soul Bonds, yeah.
right. So like, there's just.
But we agreed. So we agreed to look at this as the best part of a series, right?
Yeah.
So like the best part of Brotherhood versus the best part of JoJo.
I will take Full Metal Alchemist
Full Metal
over in a
Alchemist.
heartbeat.
You still got it.
So
Full Metal.
Full Metal.
Yeah.
Full Metal.
It is. I'm saying JoJo for the meme, but it's definitely.
And
Full
don't
Metal.
watch Full Metal movie. It's
Yeah.
so bad.
I love the.
It's a live action film.
I
Did you
mean,
watch the live action
All
film?
right, this
This
is
is
one I
a
think
live
I will
action.
argue with Jake on.
It's not real.
I
There's a
don't even
real-
remembered it until
So-
you brought it up.
Hold on. I don't think you will.
Really. Rurouni Kenshin versus Samurai Champloo.
You
Samurai
can't do
Champloo.
that.
I'm voting for
No.
Samurai Champloo.
I love them
Solely-
too much.
Solely because the soundtrack to Shampoo
It's better
is
written, too.
Nujabes. It's
It's also-
phenomenal. It's a better
Yeah.
story.
It's the same writers as Cowboy Bebop. Same anime. I would go Samurai Champloo.
Yeah, I have to go with that too.
Kenshin
but I'm
Himo-
upset.
Matosai
that
the
it
Manslayer
could be
is-
better.
I do
Phenomenal.
fucking love Kenshin. It's more.
It's
There,
great.
Kenshin is part of what makes Samurai Champloo
Like
so
you wanted
great.
to be a fucking samurai because of that guy.
What?
What the fuck?
Actually, I wanted to because of
What?
with Tetsaiga.
Kevin's like all these hours spent into these animes just to get shot down in each category.
It means shit.
Is it me?
All right, maybe.
At least we've all seen all these.
Stop
Doesn't
liking,
say- doesn't matter.
stop
We've
liking
all
the
seen it.
moxies of.
We're not
anime.
like fakes. Like we've all seen these animes.
Yeah.
I have not seen that much JoJo's. I've only seen season 1. I did
mean,
think
did
Aria's
you-
Speedwagon was fucking
Hilarious, right? How about
Which is
ACDC? Were you JoJo? Was your vote?
Yeah.
Use JoJo for it.
I enjoy like the animation
Yeah.
where the colors and shit. Like if you're high, you see JoJo, you're gonna get fucked.
What
You
was?
obviously were right
It's honestly a
every
very
time
just
you watch an
homoerotic
anime.
joke, Kevin.
True.
It is definitely.
All right, last one for anime round 1. We have Ghost in the Shell
Easy.
versus Gundam.
I have to go with them.
I'm Ghost.
Ghost in the Shell.
What?
Yeah,
That-
I am Ghost.
If you put Gundam
Gundam
against,
Wing.
I would like to
It's-
just point
Gundam
out one
Wing
thing.
against
Sure.
The anime that I
the
keep.
other one. What was that other one?
Yeah, whatever. Sergeant Pepper or
G
Sergeant
Gundam?
Frogs.
No, that was like.
It is Sergeant Frogs. It has to be Sergeant Frogs.
I've never seen it.
Dude, fucking Sergeant Frogs is
I'm
great.
not sure I said.
If you watch Sergeant Frogs,
Versus
you'd be
what?
like, it beats all these.
It was like
So-
another mechanic like anime as well, like
Big
Gundam
O.
Wing.
Big O? Is Big O not on this list either?
Big O was an honorable mention, which then was removed.
Sergeant Frog.
So if you
Paranoia
put
Agent
those two
is as
together, Gundam would hands down win. Then you put
Yes.
Ghost in the Shell against that one. No, it does not compare.
So Ghost in the Shell, I think, takes it outright.
Yeah, but you would have to put Ghost in the Shell against another TV show that had like in-depth like action drama into it.
So a good
not, like, yeah, like you
So
can't
good
just
like
show.
Gundam Wing though.
you
Gundam
can't
Wing.
just
But it
put
is all Gundam.
with
No,
It
it.
but
isn't
we've
just-
already
Yes.
agreed. We've already agreed to pick
Ghost in
the.
the Shell had like.
We've already agreed to
in-depth-
pick to pick the highest version of something.
The
Gundam
the
so
fucking Laughing Man and Ghost in the Shell.
That's
Gundam
good.
should've been against Robotech.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Gundam would have
She would have
destroyed
would
it.
not have,
So-
and then it would have lost immediately afterwards.
Literally, Travis, it's just because it has to do with Gundam. In Sergeant Frog, there.
Shut. All right, so.
No, hold on. It has to do with Gundam.
So is the winner there Ghost in the Shell, or is it
Let's Ghost down.
Ghost?
So they're these frogs that come from space that try to take over the Earth. That's really what it's about, right? But they're super like fucking cute.
Dude, I don't know
And
what
so-
that is. That
right?
sounds amazing.
It's
man.
great.
So
And-
then-
but they're terrible at their job at
God
doing
damn it, Tanner.
and they keep getting distracted because they keep watching Gundam.
Isn't that sort of like Invader Zim or like?
Yeah, he's really bad at it.
Like Solar Opposites or something like that.
Yeah, they're really bad at taking over the planet. But one of the
They're
things is
rocking the
because the
sun.
leader keeps getting watching
the
Gundam
brain.
and making Gundam models.
Pinky in the brain.
So fucking dumb.
Okay,
It's
let's
just
watch
what-
that.
It's
I would-
fantastic.
I would
All right.
probably watch that.
All right,
We're still-
so
we still got
we
shit
are
to
now.
do.
Yeah, we still got shows to get through.
All right.
All right, we are back to Kid Tunes, and we can have a little more discussion on these.
Rocket power.
No,
I had
no,
no-
we are
I had to
in
cut
stage
that.
2. We have Courage the Cowardly Dog versus SpongeBob SquarePants.
Courage.
We already
It's
did
Courage.
Oh, like if we
Yeah.
changed our mind on it?
No,
No,
no.
so
So
we're
it's
now
a
they're
bracket,
just
like
moving
a-
in the bracket.
like a-
We're trying to get the best
basketball
of each
bracket.
I'm
other.
sorry, say that again. So it's Courage Power?
Courage the Cowardly Dog
Courage.
versus SpongeBob SquarePants.
Courage.
Courage. King Ramsey,
SpongeBob.
baby.
King Ramsey.
Or the barber that's in
You know
Dog
what? If Courage didn't stop, it would probably.
And the
So
cute,
why
adorable
does something
baby.
being long make it good?
Exactly.
It doesn't, yeah.
Bleach is fucking like 400 episodes.
No, the
Ugh.
thing is that it's
One
because of the
Piece
fact
is
that
800.
it's-
936 episodes. I know that.
Firefly,
and
one
One Piece.
season.
Excellent. Yeah.
So I don't think length of time
Courage.
determines whether or not
If
something's
Courage gets
good.
knocked out of here, I'm
No,
leaving.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying though that
SpongeBob sucks. Courage is great.
No,
this one we're just
Jesus.
okay.
SpongeBob should already
I'm
be done.
with you with Courage, but at the same time, it is like I'm now stuck with the mindset of like
SpongeBob's still going.
SpongeBob hit every single form of audience or whatever.
True.
It's
compared
I
to
don't
It
care about
Courage,
that though.
Where it hit our group, where it's like
Sure.
the grunge teenagers. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
but
And,
we're
like,
the
you
judges
know,
on this.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. That's all it comes down to. All right.
So I think Courage is the winner on this.
No.
This is our bracket. This isn't some sort of lofty bracket made by heaven or whatever. You know, this is our bracket.
This is made by the alligator in the bathtub.
Right.
Okay, go on.
So I believe 4 of us have Courage.
Yeah.
Okay, Courage.
Kevin's wrong again.
Kevin likes to be wrong.
All right,
It's his
we have
default.
Looney Tunes versus Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold.
Looney Tunes.
Hey Arnold.
I'm gonna wait a second here.
I have to objectively think about this.
Yeah.
We are obviously choosing the ones that we had less debate on.
I don't know.
Over that.
We
So
can,
are we really comparing
we can
this,
debate
or are we
that
just
much.
This,
choosing what we-
This
as
is-
this goes
we-
along, it should get more debatey because
Okay.
because we're going through the ones that we've already liked.
I think.
I mean, got the Hey Arnold
Okay,
movie
come
was
here.
like.
I'm sorry. Okay.
No.
You think- you think
I
what?
know, it was intense.
I just.
You found out how his parents
I don't
died.
know.
Yeah.
Like Looney
That was
Tunes against
fucking
Hey
dark.
Arnold.
Yeah.
You're stuck in the pigeon, man.
That's
Oh, yeah.
hard to compare.
The monkey
Kid's
man,
afraid to
man.
leave his stoop.
I will say
Sword
this.
hand as well.
Can I just say this about the
Who's-
podcast?
No.
Overall, we got to do a better job not talking sides. Like we got to talk. There's like people listening to this, and if 4 people talking at the same time, nobody can hear it. You know.
Nobody's
That's it.
listening to this.
I mean, we'll have 20 viewers at some point.
It's true. Looney Tunes. I mean, you have the whole duck season, rabbit
Yeah.
season. You have the abominable
You have a lot of
snowman,
racist
my
fucking
abominable
things there,
snowman,
too.
my adorable little bunny rabbit, and it, it's
Yeah, it's
there's
got-
so many
it's got some classics.
You've got fucking
I
Flight of the
say Looney
Valkyries
Tunes in that sense.
of fucking Bugs Bunny and Drek.
But it's subjective, so you pick. What do you think?
I
Travis?
think to myself, the one that I care the most about between the two of these
If
is
one was removed from your life right now, which one would you
which one would I care more about?
yeah.
I don't know.
Hey Arnold.
I can tell you that Looney Tunes has,
Kevin's
no, I can tell you right now,
What's
Looney
your-
Tunes
what do you
is a
think,
more
Isn't
impactful,
it
more
obvious?
historical.
Looney Tunes?
Duh.
Antonio.
Hey Arnold.
So we have 3 Arnolds. What are you, Tanner?
I think I'm gonna take Looney Tunes here as
So,
See, you're smart.
so it comes down. It's all down to me.
you're on Looney Tunes.
No, I'm
No,
here.
we're
Hey
Hey
Arnold.
Arnold.
Yeah, I would be disappointed
You're
if it
Hey Arnold,
disappeared from
right?
Hulu right now.
I love Hey Arnold. Don't get me wrong. The Mauve Avenger. I get it.
I
But
think
Oh, don't get me wrong. This is one that I am perfectly fine with either of them moving forward.
I feel here's how I
However,
think about it.
Hey Arnold,
Mm.
I will go back now
I'm watching
and
it.
watch.
Here's
episode
how-
of
right,
Parallel.
that's
I
one
will
way to
not
think
do
about it.
that for Looney
I
Tunes.
agree. I would watch Halo before Looney Tunes, but here's what I think. If I were to have a kid tomorrow, I would.
I would immediately have them watch Hair.
No, no,
not
no,
like
no, no.
as a small
I
child.
would hate. You asked which one would I want removed from the world. I
Yeah.
would hate for them to not experience Looney Tunes
Hmm.
like we did.
Yeah, but he also
Yosemite
just
Sam
went
is a
out
fucking
or
racist.
something. Yeah, like,
I'm gonna go
he
hang
said
out.
that.
Sorry.
So they would have taken it off air anyway.
Yeah, it's the things that you have in there.
Cancelled.
Oh, Pepe Le Pew. He was a rapist.
He was Le Rapiste, which
La
is a little
Rapiste.
different. That
The-
said,
it was the
I
rapist.
fully understand Looney Tunes' cultural significance.
Hmm.
It drove so much of
Yeah.
animation style through
Sure.
things. But I think when it comes down to what would I rather show a child of mine at 10,
We can-
it's probably not Yosemite Sam saying that there's some cotton picking varmints. It's probably going to be Stoop Kid
That's fair.
You
and
make
how
a good
overcoming
point.
it.
Speaking,
All right.
can I speak one thing on the Looney Tunes, and it has to do with a little bit the political, the whole Pepe Le Pew rapist
It's
thing.
already lost by the way. Though.
There was, I know. There was a post because the internet was like he's actually forcing himself on this cat, and there was a person on the left came to the defense of Pepe Le Pew saying, no, you can look at this in a different light. He is attracted to
Because he thinks it's a sign.
almost a different species. It's a different species. He goes, you can look at this as being a straight man being attracted to a trans woman.
Right.
It's a different.
Yeah,
That's
because
the
he
way
wasn't interested in her when it was a cat. It was
Yeah.
when
When she had the
When
stripe
it's right.
on.
Yeah, it's like so. It was. You could look at it this way, and now it's a very progressive thing. And
It's
that
like a
you're-
trans species, but-
You're liking something that's different than yourself, and
Right.
so I was like,
And
that's,
al- and
that's
also-
a positive way to.
And also
look
when
at
they did the
things.
thing where like
You're always just
Pepe
looking
Le
at,
Pew
like-
came out and like showed growth and was like, oh, like, I understand that you have to be more respectful of people's spaces and their ability to say no.
Right.
That was that was a good move. I think that was better than canceling it. It was almost like showing how someone who has a bad opinion can have a good one later on. I think that's more progressive,
Yeah.
It's literally, it's progress. It's progressive.
Yes.
Canceling something doesn't progress anything.
Speaking of progress, let's progress on to the next one.
Yeah. It's too easy.
Nice
though.
segue.
X-Men the animated series and Ed, and Eddie.
X-Men.
Fuck.
Still X-Men.
Kevin, what's that? Are you just like,
Doesn't fucking matter.
Pick.
no, what do you think? You may actually be right this time.
You might be right this time.
I'm going Ed.
So
Ed, Ed, Eddie.
sad.
I watched more of it. I didn't watch too much X-Men growing up.
Okay.
I watched it.
Is
I watched
that-
it later.
And then Nettie,
It's great, but
Again, I'll tell you right now, as much as I love the Juggernaut bitch, Plank, the fucking Canker Sisters, all of it, Ed and Eddie is
Yeah.
a phenomenal fucking show.
But
Alf is the best.
what about
Hands down.
Yeah.
So just because it has the sickest opening ever,
Sing it to me.
well, do you forget about the metal guitar of Power Rangers?
fucking Magneto just was like, fist. And that was it.
God, that fucking theme. Every time that theme song would play on like Saturday morning, I'd be like, "Holy shit!" But yeah, I think I did an A though.
Yeah. Like, we all could say, like,
You won
X-Men
one, Kevin.
animated- Yeah.
Finally, fuck.
And truth be told, that may actually go for
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Let's see if this is the second time. Boomerang cartoons
Oh,
or
easy.
Dexter's Lab.
Dexter's Lab.
Dexter's Lab.
Dexter's
Yeah,
Lab.
that's an easy
I
one.
would probably go. There you go.
The fuck off.
You're
the
right
chart.
on both of
That's the
them.
one that's supposed to win the whole shit. Doesn't matter.
It might.
Is it gonna go and beat Ed and Eddie?
I do like that
Yes,
one
probably.
Because
episode
that's
where
probably as well.
he gets shrunk down to like Dee Dee's Barbie sizes or whatever, and he has like that whole drawn out drama with that Barbie, and she cheats on him again.
I think
Out
That
of
was
my
the best. Like,
I think this
soap
next
opera
one is
Dexter
more
ever.
difficult for me.
This one is tough.
I think I know what's gonna win, but I feel like it might be the wrong answer.
So we have Simpsons versus Beavis and Butthead. Antonio.
Fuck. Simpsons.
It's the Simpsons.
Homer.
We have 3 Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to.
Sorry.
I like
Beavis
Mike
and
Judge,
Butthead, but yeah.
we may just run into a good situation.
No way. I know it's gonna beat it.
You think Futurama's gonna beat it?
Well,
Sure.
it may get knocked out by one of these two. South Park or Daria?
No.
South
South
Park.
Park.
South Park.
I think probably South Park.
It's South Park.
If King of the Hill had moved on, this would have been harder. So you got
It's
South
South
Park.
Park. It's South Park. I love Daria.
Daria.
I fought so hard for Daria, but it would have been Archer versus.
Oh,
South Park.
this one's funny. This one's funny.
Yeah.
It's easy, though.
It's also kind of fitting.
Which
It
one?
is.
Futurama versus Rick and Morty.
Oh
Futurama.
Jesus Christ.
Futurama.
I think Futurama.
It's
as well.
Futurama.
Like Rick and Morty's great.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty.
But Rick and Morty probably
I-
wouldn't be the same without Futurama. Like,
In my house, I just have Futurama sometimes just on loop in the background,
literally have it.
going just
Yeah.
over and over.
I watched.
I'm washing dishes. It's just in
Futurama
the
is the
back.
show
Noise.
I've watched the
But
most
it's
in my
on.
life. Like, in terms of replaying it,
Yeah, but
Futurama's the
Futurama.
show. It's
Kevin,
by
your
far my favorite
existential
show.
angst is hitting hard.
It's Futurama.
See, you don't understand. Kevin is smarter than all of us. He has he has a much higher IQ, so he's going to go with Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty's great. We're not dissing it, but it's
Yeah.
Futurama.
I thought-
It's like, okay, I enjoy
To be
Futurama.
fair, actually, the writers with all the equations and the things they do in there is actually legit. Like they're geniuses.
That's why I have like Rick and Morty like winning. It's just like pretty accurate and shit.
No, he's talking
Futurama.
Futurama.
Futurama, they do that.
Yeah,
the
it's
Harlem
all Futurama.
Globetrotters, all that math they do.
There's a quantum physicist on the writing team for
Yeah.
Futurama.
Rick and Morty makes more sense to me.
It's Futurama.
It's more dark and shit.
Dark. Have you ever heard of an episode called Jurassic Bark?
Or
Don't talk to me about
Luck,
Dark.
Luck of the Fire. Luck of the Fire.
Up in the Fryish? No,
Yeah,
it's dark.
Yeah.
Futurama.
So
I guess
Jurassic
dark
Park
is a go,
is
yeah.
about
Yeah,
15%.
it takes forever.
It is one of the saddest.
Imagine
Stop it. I skipped that.
I
episode.
will wait
I
for
skip
you.
it.
I
every
always
time.
say that
Every
Nina-
time.
Nina
Because
Todd-
I'm like, no.
4,000 summers.
Thank you.
When that
I
song
will
plays,
wait for
I bawl
you.
my eyes out. I just
Yeah,
skip the
yeah.
episode. I just don't even watch it.
Me too. I skip it.
you
It's
just
done.
go to the end.
Just let's see what happens.
I like there's a later episode of Futurama that on the subtitle it says not the one with Fry's dog.
So for a while, Steve and I were watching it so much that we knew what episode it was by the crawl, by the subtext in the beginning. And also the intros are slightly different too.
So this one, I think we'll all be in kind of agreement on. Disenchantment versus BoJack Horseman.
BoJack Horseman.
I fucking love BoJack.
Yeah.
So
I guess.
I have Disenchantment.
Disenchantment.
I'll go with that one.
BoJack.
Yeah, I know that BoJack was going to win, but Disenchantment I think is better.
I don't. Mostly because I don't really care for Disenchantment.
I think BoJack kind of gets up to its own ass sometimes.
That's the point.
Yeah.
BoJack's an ass.
No, not the character, the show.
I mean, how do you have a self-realized?
I love BoJack.
Like narcissist.
I love BoJack. I'm not saying
This
it's
is the
bad.
same along the lines of Archer.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Is BoJack better than Archer?
No, Archer's better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you know what's still in the game?
By my doing, because
Yes.
it faced Daria, which
All right.
is
This one's easy, I think.
Squidbillies or Metalocalypse?
Metalocalypse.
Metalocalypse.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna sit down on that one.
You don't have to. You don't have to say
you
anything.
need to watch Metalocalypse.
Yeah, Metalocalypse is fucking
Is that the
phenomenal.
next one?
Ooh.
Oh, that's the next
After
one.
after
Midnight
whatever,
Gospel.
Midnight Gospel.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Midnight Despair. Midnight
Is it
Gospel.
on Netflix? Because I'd have to put that on
Metalocalypse?
I don't think it's on Netflix.
Well, that's Brendan.
Cartoon
So
Network.
at least Brendan Small still, because Brendan Small, the guy. So
I have watched it.
Emily,
I'll give you my password.
Emily, the guy who made Home Movies, also made Metalocalypse.
But like, how do you spell that?
Metalocalypse.
Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Robot Chicken.
It's not on there.
So Robot Chicken. Robot Chicken.
Happy.
Yeah.
Happy.
Robot Chicken.
Robot Chicken or Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Robot Chicken.
Robot chicken.
Hands out.
Robot chicken.
I think
Aqua Teen,
Robot
of course.
Chicken.
I like when they go to the grocery store and they see lobsters and they're like, wait, you just like take them and put them in a boiling pot and cook them alive? They're like, that's the most metal thing I've ever heard.
You know, Christmas is actually a lot more brutal than you thought.
Yeah.
You guys,
You guess up the tree's corpse and then dress it up a little more.
we're not even talking about Metalocalypse anymore.
Wait.
But we could be.
Again, why is the celebrity deathmatch not here?
It's not.
I love Celebrity Deathmatch. I loved that, but
Moving on.
Yeah. So did we figure out Robot Chicken?
Yes.
I guess.
I guess with
Aqua
reluctance.
Teen Hunger Force is better, but whatever.
We
You guys are overrating the basic boy humor of Robot Chicken, I think.
I just love the nerd. Like, oh my gosh, you're George Lucas.
Like I think You guys like
That's
skits.
actually a really good.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
Like,
Here's what I'm gonna say.
I love that. I love that guy.
I really love shows that have plot and like jokes that like compound over time. Like C-Lab, like one episode could be like a compounding joke from the beginning to the end, right?
Yeah, they did one about giving a fucking clone a peanut.
Yeah,
And killing him.
yeah. That's why I think C-Lab should still be in, but he lost to Robot Chicken.
Aqua Teen had fucking the Foreigner belt.
Yeah, but it has the same shit. Yeah. Oh, the fucking Brood Witch. How can you guys not put the Brood Witch to the end of the game?
Double vision.
Alright, what we got now?
You're a dirty frat boy.
So fucking.
So we have Venture Brothers or Mission Hill.
Venture Brothers.
I got
Yeah.
Venture Brothers.
I'm sure.
Mission Hill had the first gay kiss on TV though.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
No.
It did. Yes, it did.
That happened
Venture
in the
Bro-
90s.
Undressed. Didn't Undressed have it?
So that's
MTV's Undressed?
no. Mission Hill had the first male gay kiss on TV. Look it up.
Arizona.
Jesus.
Arizona.
Arizona.
That's from trivia tonight. Y'all weren't there.
This is gonna be a weird
You
one.
gotta get more people into trivia. I mean, he was there.
Yeah, Kevin was there.
Kevin was there.
How many groups you have?
We usually like 3, sometimes 4.
It was 2 this week though. The dry week.
So we have the Boondocks versus Midnight Gospel.
Well, I mean, it's the Boondocks because
Boondocks.
until we've seen Midnight Gospel, we'll resubmit in our answer after. But
So then maybe we can't even participate.
I've seen the Boondocks though, and I don't.
Hold on, before we get to your guys' votes.
Yeah, we'll see if we can decide it.
People who've seen both. What do you guys think?
Jesus.
Midnight Gospel.
I think.
Fucking the Boondocks. Like, I love Midnight Gospel.
Yeah.
I love the Boondocks. Like, I am perfectly. I don't
Bulldogs
care.
makes me laugh like way more. So I just.
Well, Midnight Gospel's not funny.
Yeah.
No, I know it's like kind of fucked up, psychotic, and weird, which is like unique.
Yeah.
I think it is the Boondocks, but like
So
Midnight
are
Gospel
you
is
saying
so good.
like Midnight Gospel can also be in comparison to what's that show that you have to be high when you're watching it? Adventure.
No, that
Time.
it's
Adventure Time.
it's made by-
Holy
That's what it
shit!
is,
It's not
Adventure
even
Time.
here.
It's
True.
it's animated by.
It got cut.
I
It's
had on
also
my list, and they
animated
wanted to
made-
do top 16.
Anyways, it's animated.
Segue.
This is animated by the same person.
Adventure Time.
Midnight Gospel's animated
Yeah.
by the same person as Adventure Time,
Okay.
but it's way more adult
Cerebral,
and dark and
dark.
cerebral. Yeah.
We should do like another round of this and like
Bacon
put that
pancakes,
whole
bacon
robot-
pancakes.
No,
Did you ever hear the mashup of that?
Definitely.
Of Dog
Empire
Robots?
State
Here we
of
go.
Mind?
Yeah, that
I
one.
have. Yes.
Yeah.
Fire.
I flipped the pig.
I liked it. I did
Nah,
like it.
go Boondocks.
Let's
Yeah,
continue
Boondocks.
now.
I think I'm gonna go Boondocks.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, your Midnight Gospel or Boondocks?
Midnight.
I'm gonna say Midnight Gospel just because it's not dangerous to do so.
Boondocks.
Boondocks.
But I am pro both those shows through and through.
Boondocks is definitely more legendary
Yeah.
at this point.
Samurai Jack. We're now in anime again.
Oh wait, what am I doing?
Jesus Christ. Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack or Fooly
Samurai-
Cooley.
Fully Cooley. Fully Cooley.
Fully Cooley,
Yeah,
absolutely.
fully compared.
Yeah,
Kevin?
Fully Cooley.
Are you sad over Fooly
He's
Cooley
so
again?
depressed.
Maybe you should just watch better anime, bro.
Whoa. Shots fired.
Why would you say that?
Well, you would pick Samurai Jack over Fully Cooley. You were bitching about Samurai Jack earlier.
Exactly. It's not even supposed to be there.
American anime.
But what would you pick? What would you pick right now, though? Would you pick Fully Cooley?
Inuyasha all the way.
Yasha's gone.
This is why you're wrong. So I think it is Fooly Cooley.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oof.
All right.
It's easy for me actually.
Yu Yu Hakusho or Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy
Bebop.
Bebop.
Juju.
I
Bebop.
think I'm Yu Yu
Bebop.
Hakusho actually.
Bebop for me.
Bebop. You haven't seen either.
So you haven't seen either.
It's
so you
3-2.
missed, so it's 3-2.
Bebop.
So Bebop will get it. Kevin.
Bebop is my.
I'm with you on that.
Bebop's my favorite anime of all time, though. So.
Fucking Cosmokubara. Fucking.
I love you. Yu Yu Hakusho's
Yeah.
top 10, definitely. Bebop's the one.
We never put Wolfstone in there.
Wasn't
Wolfman's
Keanu Reeves
not
supposed to be in the Bebop
That
movie?
is good.
What?
Yeah,
He owns the
actually
rights.
He owns the rights to it, and he was stonewalling studios for making it because he's like, "Who are you gonna cast? What are you gonna do?" And he didn't like it, so he said no. And now that they're actually doing a
A little
like,
bit.
mostly Japanese,
This is like a rare thing I open. You should take a little more than a little bit.
Okay, fine.
One of these hasn't been opened for a year.
It's pretty good.
I understand.
Did you?
If you're just
finish,
trying to get me drunk and fuck me,
Did you
then
completely finish yours?
Do I have to get a drink first?
Did you completely finish yours?
Mhm.
Do you want some?
I can't. I've got to finish this.
You could give that to Antonia.
You
he
want
does fuck.
some?
It's a 5. It's a 5. He
This
likes
is a
his 5.
Actually, this
Those
may
are
be.
sweet.
Oh,
You
This
want
is
the
the.
rest of
That's
my
the sweet.
wine.
That's the sweeter one.
Oh wait,
Yeah, it is the sweeter one.
Kevin liked it.
Psych.
No,
Meat is way better.
don't lie.
The meat is way better.
No, I know the meat's probably better, but don't say that you now don't like
No,
that.
it's okay.
You complimentary,
Okay.
you get more mead. Huh? More mead?
I just want
Why
to
not?
like.
Jake, this is
let me
I
have
know.
phenomenal.
I know.
this.
I could
It's
win.
actually
I could.
really good.
This could win some fucking awards,
Yeah,
man.
Jake. There's almost a seltzer to it. I've had means that don't have a carbonation feel to it.
It's not good.
What's that? What's that, Jill?
Pruno, actually.
This
That's
is
made it.
Bruno,
It's like-
Pruno.
you can make sangria in the toilet.
No.
It's fantastic.
This,
This
is
is
made,
It
this,
is
is,
good.
this was made with alfalfa
It's
honey,
good.
so it's got some of that like almost.
Spread stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's got a little bit more of a maltiness to it. I really love it.
All right.
wow.
Next one.
I wasn't expecting. No offense. I wasn't expecting to be that good.
Did you try the last one, meat?
Yeah, this is better.
Yeah,
this
one
is
is like
better?
super better.
Yeah.
Good, but it's all the
This
last
other one's good.
the other one's green as fuck. This has been aged.
Yeah. They're all going to wind up tasting more akin to this.
Give me more of this.
You mean like in the stock house?
Yeah.
All right, 2 more of these bottles. That's all I got.
How much you want for a bottle?
I don't know if I'm gonna sell it. It's the first thing I ever made.
Yeah.
Ever.
Keep it.
Could you remake it?
I could remake it, but
You need to wait a
Well,
year.
like the
Yeah,
meat the meat that we just made will be like this
Yeah,
in
okay.
2 years. You know,
That's fair.
The
This
meat-
is fantastic.
the
This
meat-
is delicious.
That's good.
I love it.
the
Good
meat
job.
I'm bringing to your wedding will be aged somewhere between the 2.
Oh.
It's already in secondary. It's clarifying well. It's amazing. It's a little more like
Is
fruity.
that the one that-
The peach mead. Yeah, I made you a peach mead with real peaches. Took me a fucking hour to dig the peaches out of the carboy. So you're welcome.
Thanks. All right, what's next on the list?
Evangelion or Full Metal Alchemist?
Evangelion.
Full Metal
I have a Full Metal
Alchemist.
Alchemist
You're
tattoo.
definitely
Metal.
fucking wrong.
No. Evangelion again is about incest and like.
Evangelion.
What's wrong with that Game of Thrones about
I was
incest?
gonna say Evangelion.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
it's the better one.
Yeah, it's not.
Wait,
No,
a Full Metal Alchemist tattoo?
I do. It was my very first tattoo.
We shit on your tattoo.
What fucking nerds? I just realized that.
Yeah.
Every single one of us.
You put a fucking
Can
you
you
put this on me,
do-
man.
Yeah.
I have a
fucking
Doctor
DeLorean
Who
my
on this
car,
arm
my
and a
arm.
Harry Potter on this arm.
I got a
finally
Sith
figured it
I got
out.
Sith 3PO. This is a programming platform I program with software development. This is my family.
It looks like Hail Hydra.
No, it's a Kraken. It's a
Wait,
Kraken.
isn't the Hydra thing the Kraken?
It's a Kraken Irish knot
Yes.
Yeah.
for family.
But is it
My brother and I both have this tattoo.
Oh, okay.
Really? It's the Hydra.
Hail Hydra.
Yeah, Hydra.
Until you didn't do this one.
Ooh.
No, just it's
And
funny
then-
the way you
I don't like
ended
this
at it.
category.
Like,
And then I
this
got my
is
Simpsons
my
tattoo.
family.
It's less nerdy. The next one's going to be a Daft Punk one, right, Antonio?
Fuck yeah.
I don't like this category. Or I don't like
What
this.
is it?
I hate
What
it,
is
but
that?
I think it's easy.
Samurai Champloo versus Ghost in the Shell.
I'm
You
out.
Samurai
can't do
Champloo.
that. Ghost in the Shell.
Shampoo.
Blue.
Ghost in the
Shampoo.
Shell.
I mean, solely because it's safe, I'm gonna say Ghost.
It's
It's
three
not
to two, though.
because it's safe.
It's safe because it's 3-2, and I love both of these. Like, full stop. Both of these are
I mean,
on my top 4.
Me shitting on Ghost in the Shell wasn't me shitting on. I love
You
it.
know, like when
It's
we
great.
really
I
think
love
about it
Shampoo.
overall, what Shampoo was just like
It's the
more
better
of
show.
like the hip hop, you know.
Oh, I love it though.
You know, when
I
it,
love
it
it.
was like a trendsetter. Well,
Yeah.
Ghost in the Shell was like in depth, like holy.
But like you're
shit.
talking about
You know
impact
what
again.
I
I'm
mean?
talking about quality. So I love the
Even quality.
It
the
was.
music production for it is so good.
Inspired.
The
Don't let
voice
him
the
talk
voice
like
acting
that.
is great. The animation's better.
I'm talking
I
about.
I love
I
the
don't know if
writing.
the animation
It is
style
definitely better. It's definitely a more
I'm
like
sorry,
a tighter
Ghost in the
animation.
So I'm
Shell,
also-
hands down.
I'm
Samurai
also
Champloo
taking
could
into
disappear.
consideration-
Ghost in the Shell made a difference.
Sorry, Shampoo though.
Damn.
You already lost.
I mean,
Shampoo.
this is valid.
Let's ask Scarlett Johansson
That's right, because she's Motoko Kusanagi.
in her Japanese
Yeah, but
face.
she didn't kill it like Angelina Jolie did with the Laura Croft seasons. Okay, series, I should say.
Alright, we're
But
back.
everyone did not say anything to that one.
We're back to kid shows. And we have.
What happened to adult? Oh, we already went through it all.
We already went through this.
It gets quicker as we go down because
Yeah.
there's less of them.
Math checks out.
This is how brackets work. We have
It's courage.
Courage the Cowardly Dog versus Hey Arnold.
Courage, the
Courage.
cowardly dog.
Courage.
Courage. Yep.
Courage might fucking take this shit.
Courage might have lost the Simpsons too. That's the funny thing.
You cannot have a courage against Samurai Champloo. Like, that does not make any sense.
Yeah,
Well,
courage.
let's hear this. So we've got 3 Courage.
Yeah.
What are you feeling?
Courage.
Courage or Hey Arnold? I'm Hey Arnold.
Return the slab.
You gonna vote?
Hey Arnold.
And the light's to you.
I was gonna do courage.
Courage? Alright, so it's 4-2 Courage.
But even if it wasn't, it would have still been over with Courage. So.
Ed and Eddie or Dexter's Lab.
Dexter's
I think that's
Lab.
Dexter's.
Yeah.
That's actually next round here is gonna be a good one.
Is it
Yeah.
gonna be Dexter and Courage?
Yeah.
That's what it should have been. That's what it was always gonna be. It was always gonna be a Cartoon Network SmackDown. You knew that.
Wow.
We have Simpsons versus South Park. We are
South
now
Park.
an adult.
South Park.
South
I think
Park.
South Park.
South Park.
Yeah.
South Park.
South
Yeah,
Park
South
Futurama is gonna be
Park.
fun. Futurama. Why even
Futurama or BoJack?
Futurama?
Futurama.
Yeah, I'm gonna say BoJack just because I've seen all of BoJack and I've seen most of Futurama. Only because there is more Futurama.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever
I can
That's your.
I can speak more confidently about BoJack episodes than I can Futurama because I have seen all BoJack, whereas I have only seen.
I'm taking this fucking thing, okay? He doesn't deserve this
Doesn't
anymore.
deserve it. I just should have got one with BoJack characters apparently. Fuck me, I guess.
Truth be told, maybe. I could see Princess Caroline, BoJack, fucking.
Princess BoJack and Caroline fucking. Princess
You don't even
Caroline.
You know what? I would actually. Yeah, let's get some.
Just
furry
right on the
porn
diner table.
Furry
Just
porn.
fucking.
Yep, just fucking
Right.
right through. I got
Is-
Todd
is
just sitting in the back
BoJack's-
going.
Is BoJack's erect horsecock anatomically going like?
So keep in mind that there are also people below the neck. So I'm assuming they're just humans, like human
Human
body parts.
size.
Oh,
Because
you're right.
otherwise,
No,
he's-
they all just no. They're full.
They're all reverse
yeah.
centaurs.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Oof. I think this is going to be a snap pick. Metalocalypse versus Robot Chicken.
Metalocalypse.
I have to think.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock.
Robot chicken.
I'm Metalocalypse on that. I love Robot Chicken. Metalocalypse is just a better show.
Yeah. It's like there's nothing like it. That's the thing.
Mark Hamill's in it. Mark Hamill's also
He's
in.
Dr. Roxo.
He's in both.
He's also the.
He's in Robot
the
Chicken.
military. He's the main. Guy, he's
General?
the guy that when they go to the bunker and they always go like, gentlemen, we have a problem. Like that's fucking Mark Hamill.
Isn't he also Dr. Roxo?
Yes, he's multiple characters. Also on Robot Chicken, he's multiple characters.
Yeah.
No.
But anyways, obviously Metalocalypse.
Yeah, but hold on. Robot Chicken did the whole Star Wars like episodes ripoffs too. Like
Yeah.
So did Family Guy. Who gives a shit?
he's wearing a Star Trek shirt. I should have known.
I'm gonna have a Star Wars tattoo.
You're conflicting.
No, one's on my body forever. One I wore today. I have a Star Wars hoodie downstairs.
Kevin, what
I'm Star Wars
what
over
ails
Star
you?
Trek.
The chicken.
So Robot Chicken?
But it's already too late.
Robot chicken. You can't
Are
just
you
like,
Robot Chicken as well?
Metal Man.
So yeah, so it's the 3 tiebreakers for 2 Metalocalypse.
Okay.
Death clock, death clock, death
I'm
clock.
like Kevin, I'm not upset about this though.
Ooh.
Come on, as a metal music fan, seeing metal reach any level of like popularity was so great.
Did you just snort my coffee creamer?
My favorite Mailbox is when they go down south and they try to learn the blues.
Oh yeah,
And
it's
they-
so good.
They're like, why do all your songs have to do with trains? Like long train a coming or soul train of blues. Like everything's
All right.
trains.
This one's a little tough.
Venture Bros or Boondocks?
I'm reserved.
Boondocks.
We got 3 Boondocks.
I don't have a lot of experience with Boondocks, but I'm gonna say Venture Bros.
I have a lot of experience with both of them, and that said, I fucking love Aaron McGree. Like, so I will probably go with the Boondocks.
I think Venture Brothers because it's like just there's so much like the David Bowie arc and everything. all
Kevin,
all
any
the
Boondocks?
all the long-term
Of course,
jokes
yeah.
in that. Oh my God, Butcher Brothers is so good.
Don't get me wrong.
The callbacks, like it's like Arrested Development. When you have a show
It
that
is a
builds on
phenomenal
itself like
show.
that, Boondocks does it too. But
I mean, Stink Meaner, fucking Uncle Ruckus,
Stink Meaner is the best.
fuck Granddad, Stomp him in the nuts.
What
Fucking,
do we got now?
What's
What's next?
I'm trying to remember the fucking rapper who's that Gangstalicious.
King's Delicious.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Samuel L. Jackson is in Boondocks.
He is.
He is?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like it's on the voice.
He's a white person.
Everything,
He's
so
a white
I'm kinda
guy.
like-
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
a- he's a-
yeah.
he's a-
Like,
he's a-
like
he's a-
everywhere.
They could have hired a white guy for that role.
Yeah. We need
Animation whiteface.
How come they didn't get John Mulaney?
This is ridiculous.
The most white guy with the most white voice.
What is it? Oh, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
Because they had to have him for Big Mouth.
That's true. He's just way too busy. His schedule's back.
All right, FLCL Bebop. I actually saw this coming.
Wait, what?
FLCO versus Bebop.
Bebop.
These are probably my 1 and 2.
Yeah,
I already have an
Bebop
answer,
is
but these are my 1 and 2, so it's hard.
Kevin, what do you think?
Anime.
You just don't care because you're like, why is Samurai Jack even on this? It's not even
Okay.
up for debate
Hey,
anymore.
Are you upset that
Kevin,
Pokemon was in the kids' cartoons and not
Kevin,
the
I don't
can,
give a
can I
fuck
say
about
Kevin?
Pokemon.
Kevin, say Inuyasha was in the round versus FLCL, we gotta blow him the fuck out.
Yeah.
So what would it
without a
matter?
fucking doubt.
We didn't even add Digimon.
Digimon.
Whoa, Monster Rancher.
Whoa, Mochi,
Yeah,
Suizo, I think.
Monster Rancher is actually
Yeah,
better
fucking
than Digimon, I think.
It's because it actually has a plot.
What about Yu-Gi-Oh?
I love Digimon.
Jesus Christ, that's an insult.
No.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
I was just
Duel.
asking. I wanted
Duel.
to like hear what you guys.
Duel.
So okay, I just have a quick sidebar about
As a Magic the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Gathering fan.
As a Magic the Gathering fan, if someone who created the card game decides to soul crush people and put them into catatonic states, only to go and lose to a small child
Yeah.
who also kills people
Yeah.
while if he beats them.
And you're talking about the actual card game, you're not talking about the anime.
Both actually. Yeah, so if you ever go to like the worlds for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
And you see this dude with some fucking shit shoved in his eye, don't even sit down. Just scoop. Just be like,
Also,
sorry, bro, I'm out.
Yu-Gi-Oh is a fucking bad card game. Honestly, it's not good.
The fact that it's
It
very
was good
quotable-
actually.
I would say it's worse than like Pokemon.
What's
So
the
my-
next
my
one?
progression
Because we
was-
are timed and we're just
You-
gonna sit here and shit on Yu-Gi-Oh all day.
Ah,
We can.
we can. It's doable.
It was easier for me to talk about
But that's what I mean,
Yu-Gi-Oh
like everyone's gonna
That's
shit
true.
on
than to
it.
think about this because this is hard for me. This is my this is my 1 and 2.
Fully Cooley or Bebop.
Bebop.
Cooley.
Whatever.
So we have one and
For
one.
what?
Kevin,
You have
Enjoy
to-
your run.
Kevin, you have to say. Otherwise, we won't have a tiebreaker.
You don't have to. If he doesn't, then we don't have a type. We will automatically not require a split.
What are you
Fine,
Bebop?
Kevin,
Cooley.
I have not thrown my vote in yet.
I'm waiting
Or
for
actually, no.
Cooley.
Because Ten, you're abstaining because you haven't seen either of
Yeah.
these. So Kevin, as someone who's seen them both, you need to vote.
Okay, I'll watch it for you. I'll get back to you.
Bebop's
All right.
Bebop's one of the best. Bebop's one of the best of anything that's ever made. Like movies, TV
I
shows.
hear
seriously.
about it as being the top.
It's in
the,
fucking incredible.
the top tier. It is. I get it, but
But
it's
you
all.
can't be part of it. So Kevin, you need to say something. Do not say fully cool.
You can say Fully Cooley if you want.
Cooley.
He's going to. Don't say it.
Well, you say. What do you think?
I
Are
would
you just
say-
personally torn because you love them both?
No, he's just being a.
No, I'm just like,
You're indifferent. You actually don't like either of them.
He wishes Inuyasha was here. Inuyasha's trash.
So what I will
Lord,
say
over
is,
the past, you must move on.
What do you say?
My words for today.
ride on Shooting Star.
Bebop.
I will go with Fully Cooley.
It's definitely Bebop.
So right now,
You have to
we
give a
need-
vote.
You have to vote, Kevin.
whatever.
Oh
Fully
my
coolly.
gosh. You can't.
I'm not.
We've
switching.
come this
There's no
far.
way.
How about we
You
put
won't
it in
switch?
a hat?
I could vote for
Like-
Bebop.
Yeah,
How about we just
I'm not
like
switching.
put
No
it
way.
in a hat and like whatever comes out.
No,
I
we
mean,
got no.
to
We gotta
to
wait
be
for
like,
the switch.
like the fair Bebop.
There you go. Done.
Thank you.
Moving on. Jesus Christ.
Again,
Thanks,
I would
Kev.
have been fine with either of them.
I
I very much enjoyed, much like Paranoia Agent.
Paranoid not being on here is
Are
actually
you
a
upset
mistake.
because yours got boot is out or something?
Yes.
Feels
Bro,
like
you didn't
it's
come up with any of these
not
lists.
count
None of these are
anymore.
yours.
Bro, Sergeant Frog didn't even make the list.
No,
I
my
think I
fa-
feel.
My favorite anime is not even here.
What's your
What is-
favorite?
Is it Sergeant Frogs?
No. So
It should be.
no,
Zoids?
nah.
That's it.
I'm sorry, did
No,
you say
Gundam Wing
Zoids?
against
No,
Zoids.
no,
That's
no,
what
no.
it was.
It's called
Zoids
The Devil is a
sometimes.
Part-Timer.
So yeah, I've actually seen that one.
What the fuck?
That's like we had top 16. No,
Not
moving
even.
on.
Not even.
Not in this
It,
list.
it could maybe make the Tanner's special of 32 fucking up.
Evangelion
It's
versus
so
Samurai
random.
Champloo.
Even
Yeah,
get
special they call it.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
Especially like
if we
a
did
sideshow.
32 for each of them, that's fucking what 128.
Look how much.
It's been
It's
2
been-
hours.
No, it's not. It's been like an hour and a half. We started late, but yeah,
And
we're
we
What time
got
is
through
it?
this.
11:15.
Oh, okay. We still have to keep going.
We're still
You-
adults. We can stay up late.
This is true.
There's no bed.
Evangelion or Samurai Champloo?
Samurai Champloo.
I'll take Champloo over this.
Shampoo.
Yeah, I agree.
Evangelion.
Jake is not convinced.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it
Doesn't matter, Jake. You made a bitch
You know
of
what?
me.
I mean, but
Let me
I-
be upset. You guys booted out Ghost in the Shell.
Hey, I'm fucking.
No, you can't vote. You're not gonna vote anymore now. Just be quiet for the rest of the night.
Wow.
No, I'm saying this what Kevin's doing. I was comparing you to Kevin.
All right, so we are now.
You're so
in-
upset about
that
eating-
one show.
Oh, you were so upset about you actually doing
All right, so we are now approaching the finals of each
semifinals.
category.
Semifinals. Yeah.
Well, it's the final of each category, so it's the general semis coming in.
We're not competing the winners against
Each one against.
No. I mean, the winner of cartoon, the winner.
We
of
are,
the
yes.
Yep.
We're gonna put like
How
Cowboy
can
Bebop
I
against.
do that?
South
That's
Park?
what I'm
Yes.
saying. That's what I said.
Because that's
I
where
think you should just have the champion of that
I
bracket.
I disagree, but I think that when we
But that's
get the
what-
champion of each, we'll take a break, and then we will come back and try to.
I
actually-
know
If the Boston Bruins don't fight the fucking Red Sox,
Yeah,
like-
and
like-
you want to know who wins that? no, you want to
The
know who
Bruins
wins that?
every time.
I'll tell you right now who wins that.
Tuukka Rask.
Tuukka Rask.
no,
It's like-
well, whatever. Like
No,
in
so
different sports.
they're just gonna hit a shit ton of line drives, and Tuukka's gonna be like,
Tiger Woods against Conor McGregor.
Yeah, like what are we doing?
well,
Like,
we've already seen what happens when Tiger Woods
Anyways,
loses in
moving
car
on.
crash.
We're gonna end up doing this. So shut the fuck up.
Oh, is that too soon?
So,
We already have the end result.
so Courage versus Dexter's Lab.
Give me a moment to think about this.
Well, let's talk about this. So,
So-
Dexter's Lab versus Courage, the Cowardly Dog.
I say Dexter, man. I was like, I
Dexter.
don't know.
I'm again.
No.
Kevin because of fucking Dexter. What
Before
the
we get into votes, let's actually talk about this
Yeah.
because we're getting like towards the end of this now. We can actually break some stuff down, get into like what we like about the shows.
Yeah.
I think Courage is like way of breaking down like your expectations from an animated series was just like really different at the time.
They even used 3D
Oh yeah.
creature. Like he opened a door one time into like I think maybe it was in a hotel or
Yeah,
something, and it's like this 3D world, almost like what the Simpsons did when Homer got 3
Yeah.
dimension. And it was like this creepy girl, and she turned around, and it was like weird, almost like the girl from The Ring.
Right.
And it was just like I think they did groundbreaking things
Yeah.
that as a kid terrified
The
me.
atmosphere-
Exactly. That's
The-
my like. Where I'm kind of torn.
The atmosphere of that show is so
Like, I
so
enjoyed
like
it more
palatable,
than
right?
Dexter.
Like the atmosphere of Courage the Cowardly Dog is something that you can like think of right now, like the vibe of it, right?
You know
Dexter-
exactly how it made you feel.
Dexter, as great as it was one of those like Genndy Tartakovsky Cartoon Network shows like Powerpuff Girls and other ones that are like it. That there was an animation style to it that you could recognize, and it was really good, but it didn't have that like atmosphere that's just so prevalent to Courage the Cowardly
Could there
Dog.
be an argument that
But it
Dexter?
make kids like actually like science.
I was gonna say, here's my argument. That's what I was gonna say.
Sure.
That Dexter taught kids to trust science,
Well,
but
Dexter fucked science up all the time, though.
he turned
But-
to it.
but-
as
Not everyone could be man.
But-
But
Tanner,
that's
Tanner,
science.
Tanner. Omelette du fromage.
okay.
That's one of the best episodes ever.
Right, I understand.
Omelette
No,
du
no. Here's my
fromage.
question. He got them to look to science, but Courage got kids to look towards logic and reason because he would always know what the correct decision was, the logical reason. And Muriel and Eustace were stupid and idiots.
Right.
And he would be like, no, this is the correct thing to do. We need to get out of here.
Also, look at the computer.
And the computer was like the
What a
ultimate
great-
voice
What a
of
great
reason.
character. Yeah. I'm going with Courage. I think.
Yeah, it probably is Courage.
If I could have either of those removed from the world right now.
Okay,
I'd
if you were a
answer.
kid, like innocent.
I can list off 10 Courage episodes off my head. I don't know
Right.
if I can list off 10 different Dexter episodes.
I think I could have either, but Which one was more important in my life? Which one I'd be more sad about losing? Courage. Courage is more like elemental to who I am.
Yeah.
Obviously, like fucked up things like mark your life. What do you mean?
Oh,
That's actually a good point.
one of my favorite films of all time is the Antichrist, and that's a
No,
dark ass.
Exactly. I cannot.
Kevin's right. Just because something is impactful to your life that you can like remember because it's a fucking traumatic thing
Right.
doesn't necessarily make it good, better.
You guys voted for SpongeBob because there was a fucking theme park, so shut the fuck up. I'm going.
No, I voted for SpongeBob because of memes and fucking sweet
True,
Dixie.
same.
And then I got confused afterwards.
That said, though, this is a very tough pick. I think.
But Courage always had to confront the bad guy. He had to confront. He was always terrified, but then he always goes, "With the things I do for love."
Yes, it was.
And
It was.
he had to confront his fears every time.
Well, exactly. It was okay that he was afraid.
Yes, and I think that's a good lesson to teach.
In
kids.
other shows, being afraid makes you the heel of it. Courage was always the one that was afraid, but he still fucking did it anyways.
Yeah,
True courage is not the absence of fear; it's the facing of fear. Courage.
That was some
Those are powerful
powerful stuff.
points.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I was going for Dexter on it.
Let's
That was-
hear about the best thing. Now you're going super deep. Like what the fuck?
That's what we do on this podcast.
I was a philosophy major.
Sorry, Kevin was a chemist.
Okay.
So then courage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I thought in my knee jerk answer, if I were to like see that in like a list, I would say Dexter, but I don't know. Thinking about it, Courage. South
I
Park
think still stick with that.
versus Futurama.
What was it? What did you say?
South Park versus Futurama.
South Park.
For me, Futurama.
Futurama.
I understand why people would say South Park, but for me, no question. I mean, if I were to get a tattoo of either of those things right now, it would be Futurama every time. Futurama, I've seen every Futurama episode,
I've seen every single.
I've not seen every.
I've seen every single one of those.
and I've seen like some Futurama episodes I've probably seen 20 times,
Arguably both. Like,
Yeah.
like seriously, arguably both.
and also the movies. And just like how it made me, so the Futurama, because we saw it when we were a little bit younger than some of the audience, right? Futurama made me rethink my worldview, made me think a lot more about just everything. South Park does too, though, but Futurama is the one it sticks to me,
South Park has always been.
I'm probably an atheist because of Futurama.
South Park has always been a sort of mirror back to the public, and that's been.
Like this is what you guys look like to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
And it's
think
great.
The social commentary is very, very good.
Which
It's
is why it gets
massive.
better, I think, after the first few seasons.
Absolutely.
Whereas
The more-
Futurama is the best, right?
Well, yeah, first season of fighting Scuzzlebutt
Yeah.
and like
Mr.
random,
Hanky.
yeah, and then
Mr.
there's
Hanky.
they like the little snakes on 4th of July and it gets really big
And
and
here's
takes
the
over
giant
country.
snake that will
The
stop
first
burning
episode is
like-
about anal probe.
Yeah, they're very Monster of the Week-ish episodes.
So.
Then they start getting to like, let's take a celebrity and just run them into the ground.
So
So
like
like,
not even just that. They had the social commentary and then made a social commentary on
The human
I think
sex
it's-
iPad.
not that. The
running,
the run
Making
for
a
a
second.
celebrity into the ground. I mean, it wasn't Lindsay Lohan, it was Britney Spears. who
They
blew off her
shot
head.
off half her head,
And then
made
So
her-
this-
it's
so
a
you're
whole
saying-
commentary on like we eviscerate pop culture icons, and they're like, you guys do it because
even groups of people they make fun of the Mormon. There's no one safe.
But see,
So-
the thing is, they make fun of the Mormons, but then at the end of it, they were basically like, oh, at the end of that episode, do you remember? The Mormon kid is kind of the one who's like in the morally right place. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
he's like, stand your dick for judging me.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, exactly. And it's like, oh fuck, because like you're watching that episode as like a little fucking skeptic boy, like me, and like haha, fuck the Mormons, and then saying you're like, wait, I'm the asshole here.
And wait, we're doing South Park and what? And
Futurama.
Futurama?
I mean, it's still Futurama for me.
I don't know because the fact like it's so good because South Park wins Emmys, right? They win Emmy for the World of Warcraft episode.
I don't care about that.
No, but here's the thing. And then they go, that they don't either. Because literally in the next episode, they get the Emmy for the World of Warcraft, and the next season is the giant turd episode.
Sure.
And they take the Emmy and they just stick it right.
Sure.
One of the characters sticks it
Right.
right in the giant turd. Like
So it's subversive, but
it's
that doesn't really do it for me.
I don't know. Like
It's
it's
still
like
the Futurama for me.
I will probably go South Park, actually.
I think I'm gonna
Really?
go. I laugh harder at South
I
Park.
enjoyed the social commentary of it more.
What
And
about
that's
you,
something that's lacking
Antonio?
in Futurama.
Kevin?
I'm on South Park. I'm torn. They're both, like you said, when 1 and 2s. These are my 1 and 2s, and I'm gonna have to edge out over South Park. There's some bad Futurama episodes.
There's some terrible. Look, we already agreed we're not talking about bad episodes though. Because like
I'm
there's
thinking
some,
as a whole.
yeah, because there's some fucking awful some South Park episodes.
I don't know about that. There's not a ton.
Yes, there
True.
are. Yes, there are.
Fucking
Even the one where it's only Pip.
Scuzzlebutt.
It's only Pip, and they're doing Great Expectations, and Pip's the main character. That's all it is. There's not any real humor in it. It's just Pip going through the story about Great Expectations, and that's it. That's the story. Like, it's
No.
Why did you kill our mother?
Anyways,
Boy in the football hat.
Let's go back to this. So,
Yeah, we need an answer on this.
what did you say?
South Park.
Futurama.
Turns out.
So we have a 3-point
3-3,
split,
but you guys win it.
and Tanner and I are both on South Park.
That's stupid.
it's by a fraction of a percent.
I think that's the wrong vote.
It's a fraction of a percent, and it's only because I laugh
So
harder
what
at
was
South
that
Park.
one?
I just like
South
it
Park
because
Yeah.
South Park.
Okay.
I solely am choosing South Park over Futurama because I like things with a social commentary.
Futurama has plenty of social commentary.
Yeah, but
It's
this
not-
is
it's
done
not
by
the
week
point
by
of it.
week
Yes,
by
it
week.
does. Fucking
South Park
Storms
makes that
McKenzie.
episode that week, and it talks about the
About
things that happened in that
freedom?
week.
No, Storms McKenzie is about commercialism essentially.
Right, but when it's like something
South
happened
Park.
in a
Alright,
week,
we've made
they
that
make that
choice.
episode that week
Yeah.
and make
Move
fun
on
of
to
it.
the next
We've
one.
we've moved on.
Metalocalypse or the Boondocks?
Yes.
What is it?
Metalocalypse
or the
versus
Boondocks.
the Boondocks.
Metalocalypse.
Boondocks.
I'm Boondocks.
Metalocalypse.
I'm
I
gonna
like- I
stand
love
out
both.
on this one because I didn't see the other one.
What'd you say?
Metalocalypse.
Boondocks.
Boondocks.
We know.
We know.
Death clock, death clock.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah. I think Boondocks is better written, but Metalocalypse is just so fucking great.
Alright. Next
Sorry,
one.
Kevin. I thought we had it. Such
I only voted for Metalocalypse because Kevin voted for Boondocks.
That's some bullshit.
I'm just kidding.
a
Oh, this is great. These are
anime.
the same. These are the same writers, same creators, same everything, same animators. Both these shows made by the same people.
Samurai Champloo or Cowboy Bebop.
Bebop.
Champloo.
Shampoo.
Fucking wrong. Bebop.
Shampoo.
Do not fucking say that shit.
I got,
It's all on
I got
you.
3.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
out. I can't
Shampoo.
control.
Shampoo
Very
is-
hard third.
I feel like shampoo made more of an impact than
What?
If you had
I,
put them
I
side
disagree.
by
I disagree
side,
with that.
That's
if you had
why.
put them side
That's
by
wrong.
side, I feel like, you know.
Okay, Bebop.
Shampoo.
Bebop is.
created the entire.
It's a
space.
genre of space cowboys
Yes, of
that
course.
it only exists because of Bebop, and it puts together film noir, incredible fight scenes, amazing music composition, just like Samurai Champloo does. But also,
So
like,
why are you choosing that one over
Because-
the other one?
because all the things I was saying, only one of
Bebop
those was
is
Champloo.
Jake's number 1.
Yeah, like just like it's a
Tell
tighter
me your
storyline.
Oh yeah.
Samurai Champloo leaves so much more on the table with its
Champloo.
world building. You got, I mean,
So that's okay.
Jake
So
lost Futurama and Bebop back to back.
you won Metalocalypse though.
well, but I could that one I didn't care about.
So with Champloo, I think it leaves out on world building.
No, it doesn't have the world building
Yeah,
That-
because it's while it is a piece of fiction,
Mhm.
it operates in a sort of quasi historical fiction piece.
Yeah, why does that make it better?
No, it's a matter of world building. It takes a piece of historical
Right.
information and stating this is where we're in.
Whereas
You
like
can't have fucking red dust, or what is it, the red mist shit, or giant criminal cartels in space in Samurai Champloo. Like it's not going to work for it.
yeah, but Samurai Champloo didn't create a genre. It really didn't.
It did
In fact, it sort of like ripped off the hip hop samurai thing from somewhere else.
Afro Samurai.
Afro Samurai, exactly.
Afro Samurai would
So if you're talking about
Yeah,
impact,
It's Afro Samurai.
if you're talking about impact, there's no question that Bebop might be the most impactful anime of all time.
Probably. But remember when you said we can't just assess. impact.
You like fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure over what was it?
All right,
Some
so
bullshit.
Some bullshit.
I think Bebop's better.
That's fine.
Alright.
I have
Agree
control.
to disagree. Let's
I
move
can.
on.
I have this.
Four other people
I have the
tell you
spreadsheet.
that Samurai Champloo.
That's wrong though. I have the spreadsheet right here. I can just go like copy,
Oh,
A
come
paste.
on.
I can just remove your access to it.
Fine, podcast over. Shuts everything down.
I do have control over
Yeah,
everything.
That's true. All right.
This is left right cab. Fuck all you. Close.
So right now,
This is left,
we
right,
have-
Jake.
I'm going to a solo project. It's gonna work out just like Freddie Mercury's project did.
All right, moving on.
So we have the finalists for each category.
Again, I don't think these should
It's gonna be a
compete.
shit show.
I would
Yeah,
actually
I think
love
so
to see
either.
these compete.
No.
I think you guys gonna make it too easy though. Let's just get it over with.
So we have for the champion of kids tunes, Courage the Cowardly Dog. The champion of adult tunes, South Park. Fringe, we have Metalocalypse. In anime, we have Samurai Champloo. If we were to go and do the sort of like final categories on it, it would be Courage versus South Park.
Courage.
South Park.
South Park.
It's not even close.
South Park.
I would probably take South Park.
Yeah, South Park.
But the thing is, it's just they're two different
Yeah.
time. I was a kid when I watched Courage, and
You
I was
should've
a
been-
born adult when I was South Park. I don't know, like.
Moving
I
on.
was a kid in both.
I mean, I was a kid. But
Since
like,
these don't make too
no.
much sense, let's just knee jerk through them then.
Yep. So South Park,
So Bebop versus Metalocalypse.
or no, fucking
You
shit.
should have choose the
You-
metal
you
one.
cunt. Champloo versus Metalocalypse. I think the answer in this is probably Metalocalypse.
Metalocalypse. Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough.
So
I
then,
love Champloo, but Metalocalypse is
Yeah.
just
then Metalocalypse versus South Park.
South Park.
Yeah.
South Park.
It's South Park.
probably South Park.
Yeah.
by a
Seriously,
knee-jerk.
South Park wins
These
like
are-
every
Now, if
freaking
it
little
was
thing
Courage-
out there.
See, here's the thing: is if Futurama was here instead of South Park, I'd feel fine about this.
How does South Park win all that stuff?
Because they even when this like they have a whole episode called The Simpsons did it, and they make fun of The Simpsons doing every single trope ever.
Yeah, it's just not
Like-
that good.
South Park.
South Park's great, but it's not the best. There's no way.
Why
So
would
So
they
then,
keep
all right,
winning
if
everything?
Courage beat it,
Nah.
would that make a change to Courage? I mean, I think
Courage
it's safe to
versus
say
Metalocalypse.
Metalocalypse
If you-
will beat Champloo.
No, I'm saying if Future,
Metalocalypse would Metalocalypse beat
Future
Bebop?
would no, not for me.
So you would put Bebop.
Yeah,
So in the choice between South Park and Bebop, what would you do?
Bebop.
I'm just loyal to the
Courage.
I love Trey and Matt, just as
Bebop.
people in general.
Still Bebop?
Yeah, Futurama.
Okay.
Futurama Bebop. Futurama. Futurama Metalocalypse. Futurama.
I would
So it's just
probably agree Futurama over
Because
Metalocalypse.
people have
but-
lost their certain votes. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
Jake's
I-
salty about it.
I didn't lose, but I didn't lose in the first round. Like these are.
Yeah, like
no, I
Kevin.
mean, but still, like in the end, we kept weeding out. Like we
Yeah.
all ended up losing. Like
It's okay, you guys can be
people.
wrong, I don't care.
Yeah, I
I'm fine
don't.
with you guys being
I
wrong.
think
Enjoy
South
living with
Park-
your wrong opinions.
In seeing that piece, it is tough to go and bridge.
The culture.
No, the problem is South Park has made fun of everything, even the animes. They had a whole anime episode.
Like roast.
It was
roast
in anime.
everything.
It was in animation style.
So
Like,
what?
I'm just saying.
But
Like,
just because, so I've told people this,
I'm just saying.
hating something doesn't make you nice, or it doesn't make you cool
Right.
or informed. So like South Park just making fun of shit doesn't make it cool.
No, that's not my argument.
No, but that is the South Park argument.
Just like
is that,
SpongeBob having a roller coaster or whatever doesn't make it good.
Jesus. Have you seen my sick or my twisted fetish or whatever the lady who was in love with roller coasters?
Mhm.
Oh
What
my God.
happened?
Ugh.
I seen it. I showed you it. What are you
I
talking
have
that was-
about?
that
not
was
seen
you.
that one.
Oh wow.
What was like this? She
You're
just
in
wanted
for
to
a
ride
treat.
them, or
There was
she
another
like
No, she
went
wanted to
all
like
into
lay
it?
underneath it while it dripped oil on her.
And masturbate.
Yeah, at the same time.
There's
No,
another.
no,
there's
we
another
don't.
girl that enjoys her partner sitting on big balloons and popping them.
Let me guess.
I
They're
mean,
all
who
white.
doesn't like that?
Hey, have you guys ever watched that TV show called The United States of Terra or something like that?
White people get bored,
Terra,
right?
Terra,
It's like, what the
whatever.
fuck?
We
Her
get bored.
daughter
It's like,
does
you
the
get bored?
fetish
Like,
on
shoot someone.
camera to make
We get
money
bored.
Oh,
to
wow,
pop
first
balloons
off,
for someone
yes.
or something like that by sitting
We
on
don't
it.
really hear a lot of
So,
school
For
shootings
people like
taking
that,
place
but
in
I'm
Puerto
not
Rico.
surprised.
You know,
It's because it
It
hurts.
doesn't happen. They,
Oops, that's my kink.
That's
when
true.
people don't vote for Cowboy Bebop, that's when those white people go shooting. Tell you.
Is that because of fucking Bang's face?
Yeah, bang. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bam-bam.
Actually, that should have been your argument, Jake. Tank. It's the only argument you need. Why is Bebop the best? Tank.
because of that one song.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
I
let's
also
jam.
like the ending theme, like the ending
I guess I
song
need
too,
to just
though,
really
was
just kind of
good.
binge
Oh, yeah.
a bunch of
The Red Folk
animes.
Blues?
Yeah.
I gotta get on you guys'
Yo,
level.
folk blues. Sakura.
That's
So-
saying no.
And I mean,
No, the only anime that you should binge is probably Bebop.
Not fucking One Piece.
Definitely no. You
One
won't be
Piece.
able
Yeah,
to
it's
find
on
it.
Frog.
There are
It's
not.
tough.
So my main
Did we
issue
do
with
that,
all Shonen Jump anime.
Yeah.
So your Naruto, your
Doesn't matter.
Bleach,
We're watching.
your One
We're
Piece.
watching the Midnight.
Midnight Gospel is one for it.
Midnight Gospel.
Shippuden, not Naruto. Fuck Naruto.
Sure.
But I like how
Watch
you
either
said,
of them. Doesn't matter.
you just said he should watch Bebop over Samurai Champloo. Then why would you?
I
do
did. Champloo was number 2 on that list for it. I think between the two, I personally prefer Champloo.
Bebop's a better anime though.
Good thing.
But you made
We're
that.
all subjective.
But you made that fucking choice earlier, where you were like, "Oh well, I like this, but I think this is the better anime, or this is the better thing."
When it came down to that category, yeah. But Champloo, Nujabes.
agreed.
As much as I love Tech, Nujabes is a much better fucking producer.
So-
Feather is one of the best fucking like trip hop things.
Bebop has every genre essentially. That's what it was. It was this like amazing.
Yeah, but South Park has every genre. That's what I'm saying.
No, you don't understand. It's not parroting every genre. It is every genre. It has like several different genres of music, several different genres of like film and TV.
Do you think that
Porn?
extent was seeking to do too much?
No, not at
The
all.
best genre.
Porn.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so much fucking hentai about
Through
Faye
the
Valentine.
elegance of that writing, they
Yeah.
made something that never existed before.
But
you
then
know,
there's also
Sure,
hentai
but just
in
because
Shogun
Shampoo
anime is Shogun anime.
itself.
Don't
when
get me wrong,
they
the
go into-
Shonen Jump
Probably
anime is all
go for
Do you
break.
guys ever remember?
Yeah.
You guys ever remember that? Like
So we're gonna go-
the first episode of Shampoo.
we're just gonna go to a break really quick, okay?
Okay.
We're still doing a break.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, we have to do the honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Can we just like
Yep.
rattle these off real quick and
Yeah.
then call it a night?
Yes.
Do we have to take a break? Well, we just do it now and just call it a night.
How long is your break?
Like
do
10
that.
Sometimes it goes
Usually,
20 minutes.
usually it's like 5 minutes for a break.
No break. Let's just power through the honorable mentions
All right.
and then I'll just read them off.
Is there another bottle of wine?
No, we don't need a bottle of wine.
Oh, fuck you, man. I'll do what I want.
Finish my
It's my house.
You can do this beer that we have to drink.
Yep.
Thank you.
Tanner's just like, I don't want to drive.
I don't want to drive. You're right.
You drive a fast car.
So is the real winner to this Tracy Chapman?
Always Tracy Chapman. We gotta do can we do a Tracy Chapman Brackman? Brackman Chapman.
Okay, the final two are Fast Car and Give Me One Reason. Those are the two songs.
Yes.
And
And
the
it's-
winner is everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone. Alright, so my honorable mentions that got cut from our list that we did not do was the Smurfs, DuckTales, Garfield and Friends, G.I. Joe, Magic School Bus, Tiny Toons,
Magic School Bus was one that
Yeah.
I was jilted.
DuckTales I feel like I like a lot.
Pinky and the Brain,
Oh,
Just
really?
Animaniacs.
It's if you say Animaniacs, Piggy the Brain's included though.
Captain Planet,
Oh, geez.
Yeah, those were the two. Now, I chose Schoolhouse Rock over it
He-Man,
because I'm an idiot.
Thundercats, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Oh.
Popeye,
Yeah.
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
That got brought into Boomerang, by the way.
It was
Yeah.
in there. It was one of our ones we picked.
Yeah, for Boomerang.
Oh, it was Boomerang. Okay.
Smells sweet.
Inspector Gadget.
Can I smell it?
Ah, Real Monsters.
Great show.
Doug.
Great show.
Powerpuff
Oh,
Girls.
it's so good.
Powerpuff
Tanner,
Girls.
you like this.
What is it?
It's a really good farmhouse
Sweet.
ale.
Like, smells like cider.
So it's sour, sweet.
It's like a sour tart ale.
Wild Thornberries.
Great show.
Cat Dog. Transformers.
Good show.
Gargoyles.
Gargoyles.
Oh, here's one I think could have made it to the end. Scooby Doo. I'm surprised it didn't. Oh, it's Hanna-Barbera, right?
yeah.
We put it under
But
that.
no, but it is different.
On its own.
Bebop, yeah, I mean, sorry, not Bebop.
It's still on.
Scooby Doo.
So
Scooby Doo definitely stands out differently than like Flintstones, Jetsons for sure.
And those. Oh, and regular show. Those are all the ones I have.
Regular show.
Yeah. We got Johnny Quest sort of. Right?
It's this one here.
Yeah.
I tried a little bit. I can't do too much. I'm gonna try.
We could just you and I can cuddle up on this couch tonight. You know.
Wait,
There's
no,
space
so
for
I have
two.
crashed on this couch.
no Avatar, like, anywhere?
So Avatar was one of my anime ones that got removed as an honorable mention for it. I also had
Avatar-
Latina.
Avatar would probably go pretty far though. I think.
Honestly, I probably should have replaced Samurai Jack with Avatar.
Or-
Yeah, makes more
Or
sense.
Inuyasha.
No, I kept Inuyasha. It's hentai light.
If Inuyasha
That
was
is
on the
not
list,
in
let's
the
get
category.
real.
You can't
It's
put that
hentai.
in there.
It
If
is.
that's the case, we do need all the Pornhub characters
What-
that are out there as well.
what do they call it though? They call it
Oh, it's a harem anime.
harem anime. Yeah, it's not quite hentai.
B-Stars never even made my honorable mentions.
Yeah, well you know, we all low Q that bunny.
Do you have any honorable mentions, Jake?
Um,
Do we
it's probably mostly like I don't know anime
That
stuff.
one.
I would think.
You can.
I didn't put a list together. Like
You guys got all
Ranma 1.5.
Yeah, why not?
Yep. Ranma would have been real solid.
Yeah.
Fruits
Obviously,
Basket, I think, could probably have had a decent
I don't have
First
the
Basket
what's
would
that?
have
How you guys had time to watch all
What's
these?
up?
Bro, I was fucking
I feel
like
Um,
nerdy as shit in high school.
fucking
Still am.
Shin-Chan.
Oh, fucking little asshole. No, I
Shin-Chan.
don't think Shin-Chan would have gotten far.
So that's my honorable mentions. Shin-Chan.
Which-
Lupin the Third.
Would have been an
Oh.
anime. It would have been better than that.
Yeah.
Shin-Chan would have been too. Shin-Chan's an anime.
That's why I'm like, Fringe is what I was a little more worried about.
It's a,
because
no,
like
it's
the
it's an
scatters.
anime though.
Hellsing also got removed.
That's hard.
Ooh, yeah,
Hellsing
like,
Hellsing
I
would have
love
gone far
Hellsing.
for me.
That one's good.
It was
Outlaw
one
Star.
of the first.
What about
Outlaw Star was
Castlevania,
on it.
though?
Ooh,
It's actually really good. The Netflix one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very good.
Yeah.
It's not. It is an anime, I guess. Yeah.
Fuck you, Belmont.
It's really.
Oh, true.
Why didn't you catch me?
They're making a season
Cookie
2.
pie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
There is a season 2 of it.
Oh, Doro.
Oh.
Did you watch Doro?
I didn't watch Dora.
It's a Netflix original anime. It's really good. It's like FLCL. You'd like it.
But Paranoia Agent was also on my
Oh,
list.
that would have gone far for me.
No.
It's only Satoshi Kon we would have had.
My Hero Academia.
Netflix
I mean, it's
first
new.
My
but
Hero
it's like-
Academia,
that they made ever.
I
Blood of Zeus.
removed
Yeah, I
My
haven't seen
Hero
that.
Academia,
It's,
and I removed
it's good, but not
One
like
Piece and
phenomenal.
Bleach.
Obviously, because this is our first one.
I agree.
Oh, you know
Mostly
what I
because
watched? I watched a
Shonen
lot of an
Jump.
anime. Hold on, give me a sec to think of the name.
Dragon.
It was with my old roommates when we all lived together. They would always
Oh,
watch
so
it, so I would just be on the couch and I'd watch it.
No, I realized it's still on glass there.
I've been watching
Murder.
like now Dr. Stone.
Give me a sec.
Mhm.
Super
Solid.
good.
Solid.
Murder Princess.
Yeah.
Princess.
Murder Princess. I watched almost all of it. I can't tell you a goddamn thing about it. It was with my old 3 other roommates. They're all guys. They
I'll
just
be
all
there in a
watched
second.
it. And I was on the couch watching it with them.
This farmhouse is delicious, by the way.
It was.
I mean, Fox Farms.
Where's that one?
It's good.
The white one.
This was
Yeah.
It's a
I
beer.
tried like
It's
all
not
of
beer.
them that are
If you want
subtitled.
some.
I don't
Just wanna
remember
try it.
everything.
Did you not have any?
No. Just like.
Sometimes I'm just tired and don't want to read. I just don't want to deal with
I
stuff.
gotta go home.
Wait, what is it again?
I also have a 2-hour drive, so I think we should wrap this podcast
All
up.
right. Well, thanks
Sure.
everyone for coming.
Courage,
weirdly
so it's Courage,
Wow.
Metalocalypse, South Park, and
Samurai Champloo.
Samurai
I
Champloo.
think it was Cowboy Bebop.
You are the.
I remember being Cowboy Bebop, Futurama, and then nothing else. Everything else fell apart.
This will be posted up on YouTube, so if any of you guys watching this have any different opinions or think we forgot some key players, post
Or
it on.
if you want to go and
You'll see-
echo the constant complaints of Jake and support his claim that
Oh, don't worry.
Bebop should have been
I'm
able
I'm
and
cutting-
Futurama should have beat South Park.
So I'm actually gonna cut the episode before we made those choices, and I'm gonna CGI in the rest of it
Yeah.
where we all said Bebop and Futurama.
Thank
so.
you. Deepfake everything.
I'm deepfaking Futurama to victory is what I'm gonna do.
Deepfake that into Bebop, and then you can really sing.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. This is Left Right Cab. I'm Tanner Hall.
I'm Travis Pajoli.
And I'm Cowboy Bebop.
Okay, and these are. And thank you for our lovely guests, guest judges.
Yep.
So,
Good night.
See you in a few weeks.
Inuyasha is not a good anime.
No, it's terrible. And you know what? Doctor Who's a child show.
Yep.
Fake fucking news.